absolutely gobsmacked based on what we've seen from Top Esports, based on what we've seen from LNG. Like, BLG are here to...
Can you guys see the gorgeous face of Munchables?
That early game, and like, even just the bottom lane. We were
in
saying
top quality.
Jackie and Mark, so good in the 2v2s against Uzi and Mako, but I mean, Elkanon just absolutely decimated them.
Yeah, and the problem with specifically On, you already see Top Esports taking away On's best champion, which is the Rakan, but he was able to do the exact same thing.
Why is the cam so dark? Because I don't have lights on.
Even more prioritized in the current meta, and it can also get flexed.
I don't enjoy having the lights on if I have glasses, but I'm gonna go now and figure it out.
But you also have to consider the fact that top lane is also going to be a huge problem for this series.
You've got On, who is like the
guys, look what I found while I was sleeping.
Right? So you have to ban the Rakan against
Chikorita!
Chikorita! It's just Rakan 2.0. It's just tanky Rakan. So I feel like On is absolutely a duck to water in this one.
This is supposed to track my sleep. This here is supposed to track my sleep.
Like
it's supposed to...
He played absolutely incredible on the rail. Like,
it's supposed to be an alarm.
Every time somebody overstepped from BLG, On was there, diving over walls, getting involved. Like, I feel like it was just... if you want to learn how to play Rel, watch this game back. Watch what On does. That's how you take over a game as Rel.
Yeah, but unfortunately, only 3 bans available in that first 3, of course. We're playing League of Legends here, and you can't ban every single champion, although the game is ever expanding in terms of how many numbers we have in the pool. But anyways, I won't be talking about this because we need to also consider the fact that Shun on this Nidalee was absolutely insane.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if you ban out all the AP junglers, and we were kind of thinking about like, oh, you know, if Sejuani, if the Vi isn't going to be considered, then what is he going to pick? We've seen teams...
Obviously, I'm not doing it to track my sleep. I'm playing Pokemon Sleep. That's why I have this.
But he just defaults back to comfort, and it works perfectly because Renekton's currently in the meta.
Yeah, honestly, I love this
composition. Why the fuck would I want to sleep in a watch?
Quote unquote meta,
I'll never get that, man.
Sleeping
in a watch seems insanely troll to me.
Have been locked in a lot because of the poke that they can offer leading into fights, alongside things like the Jace in the mid lane, things like the Stack Chevrolet Blanc in the mid lane. That also, it's all about that poke, right? Well, guess what? Nidalee brings poke to the table. Ezreal brings poke.
Sleeping with a watch sucks ass.
Play that style, but you could play it in a...
I do have a ring though. I think that's pretty comfortable. I have an Aura ring.
Yeah, and BLG, I mean, just being extremely confident with a banger of game 1, and we kind of highlighted how this composition, you needed a lead early. And I don't know.
This one is nice. This is an Aura ring.
Lackluster or not respecting the opponent enough, but you just saw miscommunication out of all 5 members. Coming from Jackula flashing a little late to react to On's level 1 in the bottom lane 2v2, or even Wayward hesitating to TP and join in on the 5v5 for that first dragon, where you saw Bin TPing towards mid lane tower and being the difference in terms of number and kind of sealing the deal, making Shun 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, the early game just across the board couldn't have gone better for BLG. I feel like it's difficult to criticize anything that happened for BLG. Top Esports, on the other hand, though, they'll move to the blue side for game number 2. And against EDG, every single win they got was on that blue side. They played much more proactive compositions. So let's see what they've got to bring to the table for the second game, because they are certainly going to have to change things after the fastest game of playoffs so far in game number 1 from BLG. We're going to jump into a break, and then we'll have to see what Top Esports have.
이 달타기 하는 과정에서 떨어지면 절대 안 되고요. 호비 날리게 해야 됩니다. 날리게 해야 돼요. 먼저 앞면 뛰었고 와 해당 없어요. 그리고 저 오른쪽 대박. 이거 되게 대박. 끝났는데 잊지 않다. 끝났어요 벌써.
Good morning, homies. Good morning. Let me get some water and brush my teeth. And we're gonna have a good time, yeah?
そしてヒロイックチャージから距離詰めてスティール成功をはちゃめちゃです。ただヒラツが入っていってカウンターストライク4人で決まったぞ。そのままコーポラルを持っていく。さあピッツァのノックアップも続けて決まる。ソーラーストップウォッチを使うんですがなだれ込んでいくのは SHG。
Everybody's gonna see us light the way.
Aki is cooking, he's gonna flash over.
Oh, I mean, this might be a solo kill first. It's a stun! Oh, now Arla has level 6. Wait.
Oh my God!
Wait! Arla, you beauty!
Now the best is coming.
mới lên một đường dùng của một lại phút 1 sử dụng kia là attack đi hack kim thuật đó là xuyên tập kích cho nên không thành công lắm con gấu đang táp lên ơi một bên cũng có phụ nữ đồng đội rất yêu kéo rất là hay đẩy một thành viên về KT đang sẵn sàng để chiếm điểm được nhưng không thành công khi ra về W còn Woody vẫn đang bắn đang liên tục ra Slayer cùng các bạn đang xét thủ chính kỹ năng trội đang bắn liên tục được Woody Slayer đang siêu cơ mơ ra có được Penta kill siêu cho Slayer.
想直接举弹，追梦来这总有4个人啊！交闪现离开，但火布连击已经没有了。另外一边是 Bruce 想来单挑，但看起来一个 Gemini 有点难敌到对方决定的4名成员，看着自己坚定不移想阻挡一个羽毛倒钩，闪现顶只有2个人，要3个，再配上牛以及拉莫的伤害，这时候永少小丁在回身。 CF 的阵型一旋不乱，他再个羽毛倒钩已经让 Bruce 拿下个 double kill， 往前还要再领会这个空杀防壁 ，CF 的所有成员都要被决定给扫坑干净。
Shield either, they can step up here for a lot of damage. G2, Quebec comes in with a counter. Oh my god, it's done, and now Hansama just begins to open up and make first of all. Hansama trying to get forward as well, but he just continues to rain hell down on Excel. Elder now the top. They're so low. The Dragon resets, Hansama looking to go, limit force, and now he steps forward, and Hansama just barks all over them. And Hansama is looking to make it 4, and looking to send Excel into the lower brackets. Hansama is single-handedly taking G2 to the final.
So don't you tell me about
们春季赛和夏季赛最大的区别，我觉得就是我们现在都变得越来越心态更加的稳定了，然后也会减少之前的失误，慢慢的把该做的做得更好，所以我们的现在的状态非常好。我觉得相比于常规赛，我们季后赛还要打得更加的好，然后失误再少一点，配合的再更好一些，这样我们才能赢下季后赛的强大的对手吧。我觉得 BO3 和 BO5 区别还是非常大的，不管是从战术储备方面来讲，或者从心态方面来讲，就是一个不同的游戏。但是我们队的 BO5 我是非常相信我们的队友还有我自己的，所以我们在 BO5 会一直赢的。就进入4强也没什么想说的吧，就觉得都是很顺其自然的，因为我们实力就是非常强。然后我就希望我的队友们季后赛也不要紧张，也不要有压力，就是拿出我们自己的实力出来，好好的打一场比赛就好了。
Welcome back, everybody, to what was an absolute power stomp in game number 1. BLG, they saw that we had a couple of delays to start the stream today, so they decided to crank up the pace to make sure we could stay on schedule. It's 1-0 to BLG. I'm joined by Kitty as we head towards the second game. And let's just take a moment here, Kitty, to live in the reverence that is on Rel. That was a masterclass on the Metal Horse. An unbelievable performance from the support on BLG.
Yeah, a moment of support appreciation as he receives his first MVP in the summer playoffs. Just look at that KD8, 21 assists on this Rel, and it all started with that initial W engage, hitting onto Jackie Love, getting both summoners and even a kill into Elk's pocket, and then linking towards the jungle of BLG and just getting so much tempo set on the map to allow Yaga to also kind of rotate towards these skirmishes. This was the initial first blood where Jackie Love wasn't able to play the game. We saw the Xayah being a blind champion, being prioritized by the side of top esports, but it didn't really work out because now we know that BLG, they have an answer, and it's called Ezreal, where he just outranges you and he finds that mana mune spike so very early on in the game. But I think BLG for this game 1, it's safe to say that they are just a much more synergized 5-man unit for these skirmishes.
Yeah, honestly, like the difference that On was making to these early skirmishes, setting up for Shun's skill shots, it felt like these 3 on your screen right there were just a part of every single play. It felt like they controlled the early game. And it meant that both Elk and Bin could just sweep up farms, sweep up kills off the back of these scraps, and dominate the game for the rest of it. So just unbelievable stuff. And I feel like there was a lot of potential MVPs because when you're winning this hard, everyone looks good. But On was... I feel like he was the main character of a lot of these fights. He was the one that was setting everything up for the team.
Yeah, I mean, it makes Shun's life so much easier trying to hit those spears if the enemy team's immobilized. And guess what? That's what Rel does best with like 3 built-in hard CC into Rakith for the new patch. But you know, coming into game 2, what is going to be top esports recovery from this game 1? We obviously know the Rel needs to go. Either they pick it away for Mark to play, or they need to find a hard counter in the matchup. We often see Alistar, even Maokai, being a response to the champion in the bottom lane, where it is going to be a lot more difficult for On to really find those angles that BLG so desperately rely on as setup. Another question is, I don't think Azir is working that well for top esports. It's not fitting their team identity, where we know top esports, they love responding to these early skirmishes, but once rookies on a champion like the Azir, if you're playing before the first item spike, where Azir kind of does something, but he really depends on 2 items to do anything, it is going to take the entire top esports roster out of their own element, and that's game 1 kind of shows the result of the Azir getting locked in.
I have to say I'm much more hopeful for top esports with them moving over to the blue side now. Hopefully that is enough for them to, have a more significant impact. Or actually, I assume they were moving to the blue side. I didn't hear what the producer said earlier. The problem I have, here's the big snag with the whole thing. Because, in terms of draft, you'd expect, blue side, that's going to be better. It's not like BLG drafted just like the best meta composition for this game. It's not like they just went for all of the power picks from the start. Like, they played Nidalee and Ezreal in this one. They played Nico mid that nobody else has been playing in playoffs. Like, they didn't even play the standard 13-13 OPs that everyone else has been playing for most of it, aside from like the Rel and the Renekton. So I don't know if blue side makes a difference. If BLG is this flexible with the non-meta picks, and on red side they could get counter picks and stuff as well, I don't know, maybe it's too much of a champion pool difference at that point. I agree with you, though, that Rookie, we need to see more proactivity. We need to see the LeBlanc, the Jace, things like this coming through, where he can really have a big impact in that early game, because he's got to start matching Yaga.
Yeah, we talked about how mid lane priority was going to be very important when it comes to who gets first move to these skirmishes. And obviously with the Nico Azir matchup in game 1, Nico was going to have permanent first move towards these dragons, and that's what we saw. But I feel like for the side of top esports going towards the blue side, a bit of a, I guess, slip through was Tristana got completely untouched from that game 1. She didn't get picked, she didn't get banned, and it was
Hello, Blue Sangam.
Thank
you very much.
If they do have the Tristana being let through, where Sejuani is also
Mings and nobody.
Lock in Tristana and Sejuani, and boom, that's your mid jungle duo. But you know, BLG, they're more than happy to be creative with it, and that scares me because now they have the counter.
I should have given you a chance to finish this.
And they both stood out so well in the game 1, where I'm sure that they're cooking something.
That's actually fucking funny, man.
The support, because
Marcus, a household name across the Western world for a reason. That is some good ass shit, man. Thank you for the Prime Gaming, I know. I appreciate it.
We'll have to see what top esports are going to bring out here. Rakan ban still going to come on through. This time they're banning Jax rather than having it for Wayward. The LeBlanc that we talked about has been removed. The Maokai has been removed as well from TN. I wonder if they leave the Jace open with Maokai being
Top
banned.
esports is banning everything.
Question. Obviously, TN could still go towards that Ivan, which does work well with the Jace anyway. We'll have to see.
Kaiser's out. Rel.
Nico being the force ban as well. Away
Rel, Zaya.
Like
Renekton.
Interesting.
Thank you very much, Karim Karaki. Appreciate it. Jace with no Maokai. Jace with no Maokai. It's just Renekton Rel or what?
As a normal response to this champion, where they do fight for just
this is gonna be
item advantages.
This is 2-0, guys.
We have seen Bin locking in the Renekton blind in that game 1. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again. The Rel and the Sejuani can also be locked.
Alright, Wayward. This is your moment.
BLG, and that's
you need to fight back against Ben. Pick the Rumble, baby.
Continues into the game 2,
pick the Rumble. Pick the Sejuani.
Saving this Rel as a potential flex pick, where they either drop the jungle
Rumble Sejuani, baby.
At 4 and 5, and they completely catch top esports out of their kind of element. But that means that was also left open from game 1. That was a ban that was initiated from BLG being on blue side. Jackie Love, he looks way better on something like the on the Varus in terms of laning phase.
Alright, little
Varus. Domination in that early game.
No Rumble.
Varus was banned in the first one. Let's see if that can change things. Tien getting himself to Sejuani. Sejuani Jace such a powerful combo in the early game as well. We'll see what BLG are going to go for this third pick, because you know, they played the Renekton and the Rel in the previous game. And beyond that, it started to get a little bit wacky in terms of the picks coming on through. With Nico
wacky to backy.
I'm curious if BLG still lean towards that mid lane. I mean, they haven't even noticed They're still just playing the same mid laners from the previous one.
Ban Rumble.
You know,
don't be cocky, Ben. Please. Ban Rumble. Don't be cocky, mate. Ban Rumble, please.
A slight nerf to her Q, where the magic damage
even though I think probably Renekton is one of the best top players in the game against Rumble. Yes. Okay, don't be cocky. Ban Ornn.
Have to wait and see, because it's
ban Ornn.
For me in particular, looking at top esports.
Top esports, don't be cocky. Ban Wukong.
Banning the Jax themselves. If they had the Jax in this matchup, where it's
ban Vi.
For Wayward to
oh, you're fucked.
Again, and it also
you fucked.
Perfectly with Sejuani for
you are fucked
too. So I'm not too sure if they're gonna kind of default to Wayward playing a tank.
Why the fuck you banning Cannon? I mean, Kindred.
I wonder as well. I think, like, in a perfect world, I agree with you that they'd love to be playing Jax in this game, but you just know Bid would happily blind the Jax. Like, Gigabit on Jax is not something that top esports want to deal with, so I can kind of get behind the ban, to be honest. The Alistair, that combination, or the counter, sorry, that you were mentioning versus
Kindred sucks ass here, guys.
BLG here.
All right.
Yes, you do. Look at that should forcing both bans onto non-meta champions in the second round. That is a presence to the series that you rarely see.
Thank you very much, Kakai.
Now the question is, what is Shun going to play in game 2? Because Vi is still up and available.
Just pick Vi or Wukong, man. Why are you complicating shit, Shun?
Work perfect against Rookie.
Viego I allow to.
Locked onto those long-range carriers with very low mobility. It's going to be the Lee Sin locked in, so this time around, he's going to have the Hikus coming into game 2.
Yeah, not a pick that Shun is particularly known for. He's played it in his career a fair amount. He's played 16 games. He's won 10 of them.
All right.
Certainly not a bad record on it, but not a signature by any means. The Nautilus, Cassante coming on through. We're going full meta for the side of Top Esports. And then Aphelios locked in for BLG. Obviously, big nerfs into Aphelios coming into the patch.
Honestly, draft-wise, it's not looking that bad for Top Esports.
We'll see how we can live into this virus.
Sejuani into Renekton's pretty hard, I think.
Honestly, as well. It's not like the team of BLG... It could be Lethality Virus coming in because BLG's composition not particularly tanky. And it feels like Top Esports do need more of that early game presence. So could be a big poke composition from Top Esports.
Let's go, team.
Yeah, Top Esports, I mean, we've seen Jackie
Let's go,
play
team.
the Varus in the playoffs already, and he did go the Youmu's build, so he's more than happy to go towards that AD build in this game too, playing alongside Rookie's Jace, which will find huge lane priority up against the Annie in terms of the early game, and that's exactly
it's a good draft for Top Esports.
If they want to
it's a good one.
Early advantages to allow Mark and Tien to
but they didn't even make it through the door the last game, so. And Red Side is strong already. Let's see if they make it through the door, guys. I think Varus AP is good, yeah, I think.
BLG,
I like the static shift now, she's super good, I think it's strong.
Locked in for Yago, a champion that we don't really see coming to the new patch. It was dominating patch 13.12, but a lot of people have dropped her because of the meta switching over to priority on AD champions, where they spike of one item, and also they pair alongside AP junglers perfectly in terms of synergy. But
will you play in Drutu tournament?
Which is going to be the big
probably won't play. I will either cast it or
to his multiple guns, I believe. Like you said, the lifesteal's a huge one, where it does kind of make him prone for mistakes in the early game, where I believe Top Esports, they're going to start targeting that in the early game.
You'd certainly expect so. We'll have to wait and see what Top Esports game plan is. They won all 3 games on the blue side against EDG. If you have faith, if you have belief in Top Esports, this is the game that they need to win. They have ways of getting early presence. They've got a great early jungler. They've got a strong mid laner for the early game as well. This has got to be the game where Top Esports show us that this series is not
just about
BLG.
This is Mr. Man. Don't come bringing in my last name to this. You haven't earned that, right? You're not even subscribed.
Over the years. Yagao looking unfazed in game number 1. Let's see if they can change that for game 2.
I'm bored.
Heading into game 2,
that's
BLG
okay.
coming in as the absolute
Mr. Amaro's fine, no?
They delivered in game 1, and they want to continue this streak and make their way into the upper bracket finals to find their rematch up against the potential of a JDG for the summer finals. But this is going to be the first step in taking down Top Esports.
Yo, NYC says, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Guilt tripping people into subbing. Why you not co-stream with Dom and Gideus? I wanna be alone today. I wanna chill a bit.
I was gonna have to interrupt the JOs there for a second, but he'll get out with his life, and it's in time that it shouldn't affect the laning phase.
Yo, this level 1 gang just interrupted the Billy Billy chance.
Let's talk about the big picture of this game. Bit more scaling on BLG in the form of that Aphelios here, but they have plenty of early strength in those top 3 picks in the Renekton, Lee Sin, and Annie. I feel like you could just abandon the Aphelios on the bottom side and play up towards top.
Damn.
Don't have that level 6 available, where Elk is going to have the safety of.
Is that just a Top Esports bet like that, man?
It's going to be really hard to
crazy.
consider the fact that Rookie and Jacula need to live.
I need to see how this early game pans out, man.
Arel,
Walter,
Lee Sin, and Renekton, where they have so much gap close, so they need to really depend on their flash timers if they want to find a successful team fight, or if they do really good vision setup. However, in the early game, I'm assuming Tien, on a champion like the Sejuani, he is going to pod towards the bottom side. Top lane most likely going to be.
No, draft-wise, blue side is better for sure, but
how both of these junglers impact the bottom side of the map.
Let's see.
Let's find out how it's going to pan out here. The Varus will certainly give a lot more lane presence to Top Esports. Just trading back and forth onto the supports here as Elk pushes forward.
Steph Curry Simmons earned it, guys.
You still do have a lot to sustain for the laning phase.
Steph Curry has made me laugh many times.
Strong combo for the first couple of levels. But Varus, an incredibly strong laning champion. You would expect that bottom lane to go a lot better than what happened in game number 1 here for Top Esports.
Yeah, for Top Esports, the formula is going to be simple. Mark and Jackie need to hold out, wait for TN to really start impacting the lane. On is already extremely low. He does have some pots though, as we have Shun starting the blue buff himself and pathing towards.
It's like this Aphelios game is pretty damn bad.
Trade in terms of
it's a terrible Aphelios game.
But I think Sejuani in the first three, can look for a potential flash out of Yaga, and that denies a lot of skirmish opportunities.
I think Ornn would have been better.
I feel like Yaga and
I'm not gonna go Sec.
Two people in particular really do impact the early
I am the Sec.
much where they need to really.
No, but seriously, I want to chill a bit today.
On Lee Sin is not going to be the most impactful until he hits 6, so they have a bit of a time frame to look for those opportunities.
And from now on, I will ignore the questions about it. It will be our secret, ladies and gentlemen. Mojo R5 instead of Aphelios. And I actually looked fine, but
perhaps not something he's practiced.
It could be just matchup related.
Playoffs. So you can see TN moving into this bottom river. Should be able to get the crab off the back of this early domination in the bottom lane from Jackie and Mark.
I'm pretty surprised that BLG chose Aphelios as the response into the early Varus pick from the side of Top Esports, because the reason why Varus came back into the meta is that he is seen as a counter for the Aphelios hook lands.
On's in trouble. Oh no, Mark.
What is that, Mark?
To the knockup, and Elk will protect on here. Ignite goes down onto TN to deny.
What is that, man?
Dive. And both
what is a Mark flash?
Walk away. Only Ignite you.
You can't cancel it.
Yeah, that is so unfortunate for Mark. He still had the passive on his auto, so if he was able to get that auto onto On, that would have been a dead rel and first blood going towards Top Esports. But now they have full information about how TN did show in the bottom side. You already see the vision control that BLG has planted. The observers are also zooming in on how Elk is losing out on another cannon wave. We see a replay of this. On tanks the hook, uses the W to escape, saving his flash, and Mark flashes into the knockup of the rel, and not getting that passive down is so sad. But at the end, BLG bottom lane, although they don't die, but the CS difference is huge for Top Esports to force out.
Thank God we have Lee Sin jungle.
Lead at 4 minutes. That is something else. Luckily, Elk does have the wave on his
Alright, Chun,
right,
if you can help us kill Nautilus bot here,
what kind of position it's in, but I believe it's going to push away from him again.
If you can help us kill Nautilus here, we can actually win the game. But if you do not,
that's the CS deficit.
It's a tough one.
Unfortunately for Elk, shouldn't even get any better anytime soon unless some shenanigans occur in the bottom side. Shun moving down to try and make sure that this wave can crash into the
sniffed
tower.
it out.
The Elk and On don't just get frozen out of this lane completely.
And yeah, we were correct. It is going to be the AD lethality Varus for Jackie.
It's lethality Varus, guys. That just decreased the chances of blue side winning by a lot.
Dominating the meta where you just one-tap the wave. At least for lethality and Manamune, you have to start hitting.
Like if you're going lethality Varus, why wouldn't you pick Ornn?
Push the wave in, and TN could potentially look for a revisit, but the vision control from the side of BLG
AP Varus would have been so good.
Really good, where you saw the two initial wards placed towards, I believe, TN's topside jungle. They didn't spot out the Sejuani in the first time around, but because they were able to kind of trace the movement of this jungler, I mean, they're gonna do for 3v3 here.
Honestly, just because of Varus build, I think Renekton will win in this game.
They're doing a very good job of, despite the amount of pressure that's being put on them.
Battle cruiser operational.
What's up, Nux? Thank you for 12 months. That's 1 year, baby.
A massive lead for Top Esports to kick us off. Shun in the pixel brush right
well,
now.
definitely lethality Varus is better to pressure Aphelios.
Yagao has Tibbers. They're going to get the stun. They're going to get onto Rookie. The Sonic Wave is there. And it's first blood for Shun in the mid lane.
Rookie, you knew.
Have you done the new pop quiz already or not?
Dragon, but Shun showed in the bottom side. You should have never been pushed up in the lane.
Is it back on YouTube?
When Yago had that stun available, but that's first blood. But Tian, I don't know if you can find another angle. Yago doesn't have.
I don't think it's on YouTube, guys.
Just the lonely AD carry under his power of 2 minions.
Elk trying to escape, but that's Tien with ultimate available as well. Elk is
Rip.
doomed. And even with the cleanse, he's going to be taken down. Still, 20 CS lead for JackieLove, plus waves crashing here, plus another plate that is primed and ready for Jackie. They could cancel recalls and go for on here, but no, they want the tempo.
It's a huge switch up.
Big kill, big kill, big kill.
Most likely going to link up and work.
I don't see what Redo's doing. Redo's trying to match, I guess.
But this is just a bit of a mistake coming out of the mid laner for Top Esports. Shun finding an angle as he did give over the first dragon to the.
If I speak, I cannot speak, guys.
And he is just going to start working towards that gold drinker so very early on, where he is going to kind of offer a lot in terms of skirmish, at least damage-wise.
Let's focus on the game.
Good start here for Top Esports, and you know,
it's okay. Like lethality Varus is not bad against Aphelios, you know. So it's like this game will just be hell for Aphelios to play.
But actually, when you look at the gold right now, it's pretty much dead even between the two teams. That first straight.
It's a choice, right? It's like Aphelios. Lethality Aphelios is better for lane.
Wants to go for that one.
But I have a feeling Renekton. I have a feeling Ben is gonna wobble down.
Sticking around as on. Maybe going to prove me wrong as he starts to head up towards the top side of the map.
But Top Esports, they're rotating the duo bottom lane.
It's like Lee Sin Renekton can carry games like this.
5-man pressure onto this objective. While Elk, had to catch that wave that was initially pushed in. So it is going to be secured by Tien. I wouldn't be surprised if he places this mid and accelerates the Duskblade for Rookie on this chase in the game 2, where he will start really pumping out the damage with those shock blasts, especially considering the fact that other than Elk, everyone is extremely low range for BLG.
Oh, hang on. This is
Jackie.
Hang on, no, this is not a dive angle. Look at the minimap.
My man on is level 4.
Its way. You've got 3 players headed towards the bottom lane. BLG, I think, rightly deciding not to. Oh,
Mark
God.
has the flash, though.
Not the greatest flash. Yeah, on still gets hit by the arrow.
Rip.
Mark doesn't go for the flash in the end, but JackieLove and Mark, they'll be able to crash another wave on this reset from Elk.
I'm surprised Mark didn't go for it. He had the flash available. He also had.
How did Elk fall behind in CS? It's a tough matchup, and then they got threatened on dive, and then he got dove once.
Snipe this support that was extremely overextended, but now
they got ganked.
Is up and available for Tien. You already see him hovering towards that mid lane. All they need is a bit of an overstep from the flashless Annie, and that's the pick they need to really get those tower plates rolling for this Top Esports composition. While this Aphelios is really struggling.
No, the flash was necessary, but the fact that the flash was necessary is
they shot
the problem.
themselves in the foot with this Aphelios counter as one of those 4 or 5 picks as a response to the Varus.
Yeah, the one like silver lining is, you know, when we talk about scaling, when we talk about late game, Aphelios is going to be fantastic beyond 3 items. You know, JackieLove on a lethality Varus will fall off later. The only problem is, it's like, do you ever get to that point for the
Try to crash the wave, Elk.
This composition, if Top Esports just stay at long range, Aphelios never really gets to participate in the fight. Tien is in the bottom lane. And he's found On. No flash available for On right now. He's not level 6 either, but Shun's moving over. I don't know if this fight is winnable for BLG.
It is not.
Ghostblade already there for JackieLove, and I think rightly so they're going to decide not to go for it.
All BLG need to do is kind of diffuse the situation. You already see that Top Esports, they're very eager to look for a pick. That is also
there will be a recap, Rajuman.
The jungle of BLG, but because they had to
I'll do the recap today.
Top Esports, they're going to utilize that time frame and get some plates in the mid.
I didn't have time to do the recap because I had to leave for a train at 12:30, and I was done on broadcast. Oh, big.
It's absolutely not tough.
There we go. Top Esports came to play.
Showing up in this one to Shun. Has to get a bit of damage down himself. Still going for this one, but won't
go drinker on, but Mark is here.
Getting a bit of damage in, but
no meme, if Mark wasn't here, I think this was a 1v2 angle.
Look, my mid laner died the exact same way. Shun wasn't going to get tricked 2 times in a row, but that was a really good ultimate out of vision from Tien, where Yago wasn't able to react to it, and that is going to be the kill going into the hands of Rookie. TP from Yago.
This could be it. Yagao flashback.
All right, toothpaste.
JackieLove the target. He has cleansed for the stun though, and a TP coming on through.
But
instead, they just go for Mark. Sonic Wave lands. The ult goes wide, but it doesn't matter. Mark down. It's a trade for supports to Shun, has to try and escape. Elk stuck in the pit in a 1v1.
Alright, Renekton's farming top. Run! Shun has no more wards, I think.
Players strong for top esports. Bin nowhere to be seen. A snipe from Jackie Love. Top esports remind us why they were in the top 4 as they hunt for Yagao under the tower. No back from Wayward. Double kill for Jackie Love.
And at the end, a 3-for-2
Right, Jackie Love
as
died.
the bottom lane of Top Esports does fall, but still exactly the early need that they needed.
We're going to game 3.
And now this chase
Come on, Top
is
Esports.
completely out of control in terms
I
of
lost faith for a moment, but forgive me.
They've woken up in game 2, and it really
Oh shit, Ben got a full turret. Ooh.
It certainly is. The goal difference not that dramatic, and you just saw on your screen, Bin 20 CS.
Renekton got a full tower.
Might be able to finish off that tower with this next wave as well. That is the shining light for BLG. Bin has to carry.
You see Yago TPing towards the bottom lane, looking at Jacula, but he had double summoners for this instance, so he burns everything onto the support. But Affiliates goes wide. Everything pretty much used for the support of Top Esports, where Rookie even traded kills in terms of the support 1v1. But
that low econ Affiliates, baby.
And contributing to the cause. Bin as a trade. Oh no, Yago.
Damn, world champs. World champs.
Rookie and TN. I mean, Jace Citrali is such a terrifying combo, isn't it? You've got the damage, but you've also got that CC and follow-up. Another fantastic pick. Another window for Top Esports. They are building this lead, and it's good to see they're finding a way into this series. After game number 1, I was a little bit nervous for them. It has to be said.
Bro, this Renekton is rich.
Game number 2, both Rookie and Jackie Love in a phenomenal position, and TN doing so much to set all of that
Renekton legit has a 1.5k gold lead right now.
He was able to get first
1k maybe.
Through the top
Something got the kill, so
Esports forced 5 people towards that skirmish. So BLG, they want to look for a successful team fight. They need to work with Bin and how he has his flash available to get his hands onto the likes
of gonna be a good one.
Who won't have summoners available for this upcoming Rift Herald.
And the thing for BLG is, like, this is a team that have been incredibly dominant when they get ahead, but when they don't get ahead, like, Top Esports also have an incredible win rate. Like, it's 100% in the regular season when they're ahead at 15. We're broaching that 15-minute mark, and Top Esports have found that lead for themselves. And you can see littering the top side of the map with wards.
All right, now the big question.
To deal with some of that.
Rookie has no flash, okay, for this Rift Herald. No flash.
They'll regain vision control. They've got 2 Drakes already. They got that first Herald. It feels like this is
How does Bin carry this game with a GA and Ninja Tabi? Like, Lee Sin Renekton in full lethality build games, they're quite strong. Did Mark win Worlds? No, he did not.
The bottom lane, they're going to force a 5v5. They don't want to give this over to BLG.
Bin is actually the richest man in the server somehow. And if there's one thing Renekton can do, it's fight Herald. Award
he did not.
coming through from Yagao has been jumps into the pit.
Right.
Dominus available. They try and flip the Herald here. It's a smite off between the junglers, but Tien gets it.
Oh, the Vars are so much damage anyway.
Of BLG. Bin, he's strong, but he ain't strong enough. Taken down here as Yagao goes into the meat grinder.
Wow. Honestly, Rookie 1v9 this fight. Rookie 1v9 this fight. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Rookie murdered on. He murdered on.
As well. I don't know if people noticed a little bit of a
Jackie Love. I mean, Rookie just murdered on the side of the screen. Look what he did.
You see
look.
Dropping down to 1 HP.
Look at this Rookie.
Before she can even look for a Magnet Storm onto the carries of Top Esports, and that just means Elk, he has no one to really work with as that frontline. Yago, he had to look for the perfect engage, but he didn't
Come on, Top.
Angle because Jackie Love and Rookie, they had so much range, and BLG.
That is big. That is big.
Really
that's a game loser, by the way.
Hard skirmishes this early on in the game with the Nephilios.
Easy peasy, man.
Feels like that Renekton's strong, but like he's not 1v5 strong, you know.
Yo, Kitty's like one of the highest ranked casters in the world, by the way.
Just being destroyed before.
Like you notice it. You notice in the takes that she has actively played the game a lot, you know.
In a minute's time.
I think it's so based when people like play the game a lot and it's visible, you know.
Victory. There is
super
some
based.
scaling on the side of BLG, but with how this early game has gone for the bottom lane, I mean, Elk only on that Kraken Slayer is Jackulov.
What's with the Kappa face?
Towards a third.
The scary thing is he's sitting on tier 1 boots, so he doesn't really have the movement speed to run away if he's over pushed in lane. So you already see him hugging his tier 2 tower, letting Jackulov automatically push the wave in. And BLG, they need to play on the defense, but Top Esports, they want to end this game as fast as possible with a 4K gold lead.
Yep, feeling like they'll be able to get the tier 2 in the bottom side here as On forced out in the mid lane, dodges away from the arrow. Jackulov has to cleanse here. Another Q would do it. And Shun flashes over the wall.
Ooh, Shun finds the angle.
Perhaps an opportunity
the Punishers
for BLG, but TN
are on the board.
Reggaeton
tries to connect. They're trying to tether the enemy to this fight. On has flash, has the buttons, surges. They find one. K-Kona. Alright, long chase. Ben has flash.
BLG need this play to get back into the game.
Oh shit. Detroit. Oh my god, I thought he was getting K-Kona'd.
Setting up onto TN. Shun goes in.
Alright, Dustblade. Rookie
wants to play here, but he's gone down. Elk and Yagao both surviving, and BLG.
Holy moly, imagine if it was all Duskblade.
BLG
imagine if it was all Duskblade.
Insane picks onto the carries for Top Esports.
Imagine if it was all Duskblade, man.
Like flies. Jackulov way too overextended in the mid lane, and cutthroat decision making from Yago, using the flash, catching the AD carry out of position, and a huge follow-up for BLG. And Top Esports,
it's still winning for Top, guys. It's still winning.
Back into the game.
They certainly did. My goodness, that is something else, isn't it? BLG somehow finding a way into a scrap. Great decision making from Yagao.
It's like, considering Red Side got shutdowns and their game position, going even in a fight like this when there's shutdowns is really big for them.
The BLG show that they are not done just yet. That's a bit of an influx of gold for Elk as well, getting that kill onto Rookie at the end.
Who would you say is the worst and best player on both rosters? I think Rookie is the best on Top Esports.
Really seal the deal. Top Esports, they still managing to
and then I think
stacking as BLG. They had to force the reset.
Wayward and Mark can definitely be the worst players. But I'll have to say Mark. Mark is a crackhead sometimes. Sometimes he has turbo engages. Honestly, I would rather have Renekton's flash off than killing him.
I've seen people fail those flashes over the wall. That is a thick wall, to say the least. This is once again Jackulov a bit too ambitious with his pathing, as he was spotted out on blue wall. Instantly flashes onto the overstepped AD carry, and Shun following up with a huge kick onto the support of Top Esports, which connects onto Jackulov. And pick by pick, Top Esports, they just dropped because BLG, they utilized their spacing. They were slowly suffocating.
I don't think it's that crazy. This game is still insanely hard for Billy to win.
Then Rookie, I really
insanely hard.
Something on the Jace with the Duskblade passive.
Don't get debated by one big team fight. Like they are walking into Soul Point fight with no summon on Renekton.
Dodges the CC and moves back in onto Mark instead. Turns golden, and it's a 1-for-0. Yagao should go down, so it's 1-for-1 now. It's Bin jumps onto
Jackie, no flash.
Save, but On crashes down.
Oh, Bin with the huge gold drinker. He was thirsty. Alright, here comes Aphelios. He's late to the party, but it doesn't matter because he doesn't have any damage at all. What do you mean game is open? Guys, don't be delusional, okay? You guys are drinking some fucking game 1 Kool-Aid.
BLG, they force the fight.
Yeah, how useless is Aphelios?
Although Jackulov was once again mispositioned, I mean, it doesn't really matter because Rookie survives, and like you said, a 21-minute Baron. Now they're going to utilize this, take down the top towers, reset again, work towards that final dragon, which is a win soul.
Look how strong this Jace is. Look how strong this K-Sant is.
Wayward on the Cassante, which we haven't even highlighted yet, but this was a play forced out by Top Esports. The Varusol goes wide, unfortunately, and they turn on a mispositioned AD carry where there was just a fat wall.
Honestly, just open Maokai and ban Jace instead.
Top Esports, as we also have TPs coming in, but Philos is coming out of base, so this was just one of their DPS gone, and with the Annie kind of going down and been consistently CC'd, they didn't have the damage to kill off Wayward and Rookie.
I mean, the fact that this whole play happens while Elk isn't there. Imagine if that's a 5v5. BLG actually win that. The fact that BLG are committing to that fight.
The thing is, it's like the only way Billy win this game
maybe a little bit of poor decision making
will be like for illogical reasons, you know?
While you're behind in the game and you're
like if Top Esports really want to throw and they're gonna run it down, it is what it is, you know?
Punish them heavily for it.
That's all them.
Nice bit of individual playmaking from BLG, but it's not enough to win against a team that is 5,000 gold up on you, and in a minute and a half, they'll be looking towards a soul as well.
Lee Sin also refusing to buy armor, you know, like...
The two top lane towers,
Shun doesn't even have Ninja Tabi, you know?
Being 1 minute away, I think BLG, they're just going to try and fix their sideways before that fight comes up. But BLG, they had an opportunity to come back into the game, but they forced the 4v5. They make the mistake. On gets hooked.
Oh, knocked up, denied his
Rebozo.
escape, taken down. Beautiful little pick there for Top Esports. He tried to get some vision, tried to get some control.
What Baron skirmishes, guys?
He shall not be allowed. BLG not relenting.
It's whatever.
For a single moment here.
It's okay.
Flashes onto Jackie Love. He walks away with his life.
People can cope in the chat that Billy has a chance in this game. That's okay, guys.
Underneath the tower, Moonlight Vigil across the team as well. But Wayward happy to tank. He gets onto the
guys, they're gonna win.
And he gets a bit of redemption for the EDG series. Phenomenal game from Top Esports. They have yet to take a game from BLG in 2023, but this marks a change
it was pretty
in
based.
history. This marks
Steph Curry sim was pretty based
for Top Esports as they prove that they can never be counted out of a series.
No, guys, they're gonna win
from start to end, and almost matching the time that BLG managed to find in game 1.
Rookie sends BLG to the Shadow Realm. 13-2 on this Jace. Don't give Rookie his LeBlanc. And Jace, this guy's an absolute menace this playoffs. And he's really stepping up for the entire roster.
Big. We like that, guys. We like that. We have a fucking series. Top Esports just smoked them, man. Rolled them up like a blunt. I think the adaptation on Red against Top should be to ban Jace LB.
Really aggressively and confidently, and a lot of lesser teams like kind of flinch at that confidence.
I think Rookie had a fantastic career in China. I don't think it was a bad decision at all, man.
This series is
Blood fucking won the world championship
because my expectations going in were
in one of the most impressive manners ever.
Tooth and nail from the word go, and both games so far have just been scrapping from start to end.
Yeah, it kind of feels like whoever wins that first major dragon fight at around the 8-minute mark just wins the overall game. But to be fair, if you look at BLG's composition for the second game, it was very confusing. They had 2 losing lanes toward the bottom side where we didn't really see Shun playing towards Bin on this Renekton either, because you're versing a K'Sante. K'Sante isn't gonna die to Renekton and Lee Sin. That's unfortunately the reality, but we also need to highlight how Wayward on this K'Sante did huge impact on this champion, where he was consistently finding his hands onto the carry, specifically in the last team fight, where I believe he did like a bit of a banana combo where he dashed over the wall and then just
easy peasy, baby,
into the entirety of Top Esports and ended the game pretty much. But still, this champion should be considered for the side of BLG to be banned off if they want Wayward out of his element, because Wayward looked really good as well.
Yeah, Wayward having a phenomenal game for himself, and I think a much needed confident game from Wayward. Like in playoffs, it has been a little lackluster from the top laner of Top Esports. It's good to see him having a good game. It's good to see that the spirits are still high. We could see him grinning on the stage with his SpongeBob hand warmers. Like, the guy is still feeling good. Spirits are still high within Top Esports, and they push us to an even series. That is what we wanted to see. Rookie, absolute domination. Jackie Love having a really good early game as well, although he did get caught a couple of times, it has to be said. But I feel like Rookie and TN really dominating how the early game was played.
I'm convinced to say that Jackie Love and the Shy just have a global taunt. It doesn't matter what champion they're playing, they're going to get instantly shut down, and the opposing team is going to commit 4 or 5 members every single time just to kill off either Jackie Love or the Shy, and that's exactly what you kind of saw in this game. But luckily, you know, other than the Varus, they also had a 13-2 Jace in the hands of Rookie. And Rookie was a clear MVP for everyone watching this game too, because you saw him finding that kill onto Yago under the tower, working off Tien's synergy perfectly and just snowballing out of control.
He certainly did. As Yagao had some good moments, but also getting caught out a little bit. Like, I really like the play from Rookie and Tien in the bottom side, where it's like, Yagao's going to come and get this wave. Yagao's going to come and solo farm. Let's pick him off. You can see 1-0 and 16 for Tien as well. Phenomenal game from him, being a part of almost every play. But I do feel
bro,
like
if Rookie
kind of stealing the show for this one on the Jace. We said we wanted to see the Jace.
I don't know, if Rookie does well at the World Championship,
and we get a performance once again.
I think he might just overtake Faker. In my book.
On a full tank Sejuani, and then
Might just overtake Faker, baby.
Also did just a little bit more. At the end, it was still more, but still, Tien, Rookie, Wayward, huge performance in Game 2 and really redeeming themselves from that Game 1, because like you said, both two games have been complete stomps so far, and I do feel like, you know, the priority in mid jungle is going to be key. However, we also saw
so many people in the chat.
L, he's a Feaster fan.
So many people in the chat, they are just
he will just impact
you know,
the entire map by opening up the bottom lane and allowing for rotations, but once he's not given that opportunity, he's the one consistently getting pushed under the tower, then you don't really have that win con for BLG to bounce off anymore.
Yeah, does feel like the first few minutes are going to be everything, aren't they? Like, it feels like both teams, they need to draft for winning lanes. That's how we're going to win this series. I'm glad Top Esports, though, showing us that
who's your 5 best mid laner right now?
Everything in a series and pushing us even. We're going to jump
like
into a break,
you
and
go,
then we're going to sink our teeth into
Scout.
the remaining best of 3 between the two teams.
Chovy BDD. Cream deserves a mention too, like the Cream has been incredible this summer. Rookie, of course, I forgot Rookie. Jesus. None from Western Mids, of course not. In top 5. Nah, blood. Would you have for top esports Sanji? Yeah, I would be. Sanji is just a very good player. Sanji reminds me a lot of Bin in his early career. Rookie shot calls? How do you know that? Faker's peak was way higher than Rookie's. Way higher? What are you saying, mate? Rookie was also undisputed at his peak. Like, it's fine to say, like if someone said, yo, Faker had a higher peak than Rookie, okay? If someone said that, it would be like, there's some arguments, you know? It's like 2015 Faker, 2016 Faker, 2017 Faker, like those 3 years of Faker were crazy, you know? But to say, way higher, like, that is crazy talk. Rookie 2018 was fantastic. Yeah, of course it's just opinions, but there's some things that are just objectively wrong, you know. Yo, performance. Thank you very much for the prime. I appreciate you. I think 2016 BDD and Crown were better than Faker. I have zero memories of BDD Crown 2016. No, Crown one trick Malzahar. I don't know what he played 2016. Yupa Upa. Thank you very much. Yeah, 2016 Crown was a beast. My memory is coming back to me. He was good. No super comes close to my goat Wolf. Nah. Mako is right there, mate. Mako's right there, man. Mako's right there, bro. Come on, man. Mako clears everybody. Mako clears everybody.
因为春季赛打得不好，然后我觉得就是春季赛后半段的话，就是状态回升，就是打季后赛的时候，我觉得状态还是有点回升。然后我去翻了一下，觉得，就是有时候可能改掉一些，就是站得太靠前会直接死的那种局面的话，会。
Hey, don't take Mako on. Not in current form. Mako's best chilling.
就有所改善。从打职业打到现在，就是每年都其实都能拿我出来做对比，我觉得这已经是个不错的评价了。打上亚克的话，我觉得其实现在大家状态其实都还可以，然后希望就是拼全力去赢他们。我觉得目前 BLG 和金聪强的地方在于。就是他们整体崩的时候也不会就是完全打不了，然后他们团战，他们这两支队伍团战是打得非常好。
You think you'd beat Dom in a fist fight? Yeah.
前面有劣势
pretty convincingly.
在盘那边找到机会，然后去进行翻盘这种。他们的执行力非常好，然后觉得对上他们的话，首先我觉得要就是打乱他们节奏，因为我觉得我们前面在一些乱战和对面上是有可能能给到对面一些压力。我觉得这方面。
How to get more rep?
我觉得现在队伍整体都已经走到这。
I can't continue the story, man, because I don't have enough rep. Minimum rep 70. How do I get rep?
Love himself saying that the reason JDG and BLG are so good is even destroyed in the early game. They can
that's a scam.
Win those fights later on, and honestly, I kind of get on board with that idea, right? When we saw some of those fights later on for BLG, they did manage to contest against Top. Wasn't enough in this one though, when Top Esports managed to win the game. I'm joined by Kitty as we take a look at Rookie being the absolute MVP of game number 2. Fantastic Jace performance coming out from
Yeah, this is what happens when you give first pick pick Jace over to the blue side in the hands of top East.
Sometime when I think about it, you.
3-item Jace, I mean, what more could you really ask out of a Jace, right? You had Sejuani to bounce off in these team fights as well.
Just be your man.
Landing, and they really were just stopping Elk from playing the game pretty much, and they also prioritized
Late night in the middle of June.
This Annie, I mean, she just seemed very vulnerable to these side lanes.
What happened to Billy? How much do you bench press? I think I can PR like 90 maybe.
Felt like maybe they could come back in. We talked about the Renekton having so many plates. The top esports doing such a good job of zoning half the team away, finding smaller fights, and then being able to pick them apart. Fantastic game overall from top esports. And good to see that they can still find these snowballs, right? Even against a team like BLG, they can still find that win condition that they have been relying on.
Yeah, most definitely. And this is just top esports back to where we had
90 kilo with bar. Not 90 pounds. The thing is, I haven't tried to do PR bench. I haven't done PRs in bench. Like I go to gym alone, so I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna risk my life, you know. Like how stupid would that be if like I try to do PRs and then there's a fucking top Reddit post. Yamato Cannon breaks his neck doing PRs for Twitch chat.
Offers a lot in terms of CC. So this is just Cassante, you know, 1,700
Ribozo, man.
The list goes on. Something else to also critique BLG for is their composition looked a little bit confusing because you have to consider the fact that Tristana Ivan got let through 2 games in a row now.
Sometime when I think about it, you.
Consider exploring this, but they decided to default back to an AP mid laner for Yago the mid lane, and that puts Shin in a bit of an awkward situation where he has to make the lack of AD, and he went on to the Lee Sin for the game too. He didn't find that much success, and honestly, Lee Sin in general for this series just isn't doing that well.
No, the Lee Sin not working out for either team so far. We'll see what BLG are going to do in the draft. I feel like the virus as well is a big one. Like the domination of the bottom lane.
Middle of June.
Both games, right? Like both games.
Heatwave's been faking me out.
To get a big advantage in the bottom lane and then snowball that like crazy. Like BLG didn't even die early on in the bottom lane until we got junglers involved and fighting later on. But like the first few levels, they managed to hold on to summoners, they managed to not die, but they still fell like 20, 30, 40 CS down within the first 10 minutes. That's still a big enough advantage. It doesn't matter whether that came from a kill, whether that came from CS. That's still a huge advantage. So ultimately, it's about snowballing the AD carries and things like the virus.
Rookie won LCK in a very hard split, bro. 2014 LCK. Let me show you guys. Jesus, by the way. Look at the teams that existed back then. Look at top 8. Bro, look at this. You know? Look at this. Samsung White, Samsung Blue, SK Telecom T1S, SK Telecom T1K. This was something else, guys. Bro. Samsung White, World Champion, Samsung Blue, Dade, Deft, Spirit, Heart, Acorn, SK Telecom, T1K, World Champion, Najin White Shield. You guys see this fucking roster, lads? Look at that roster, lads.
Shouldn't play when you ban both Nidalee and Kindred in your second round of bans. We'll have to find out. One thing I'm curious about as well is after the EDG series we saw on Twitter.
And there he is. Rookie won LCK with Hashani. He won with Hashani, guys. He won with Hashani, man. I know none of the players, and that's why you shouldn't chime in on the conversation of who is the GOAT of League of Legends. Has Rookie won Worlds yet? Yes. Someday and Kakao were actually really fucking good.
Once again is the Nico Bear 2 times in a row for the side of Top Esports. They really don't want to give Yago his 100%.
I'm in love with the Coco.
That also leaves champions like the
I got it for the Lolo.
want to grab either of them for the side of BLG. We also still have the Tristana that could potentially be considered, but that goes back to the question if BLG are even comfortable playing something like the Tristana with an AP jungler that could be the Ivan, but we already know that BLG, they heavily rely on Shun.
Damn.
That has a bit of engage, right?
I worked with Horo after this.
I feel like Ivan suits his play.
I worked with Horo after this.
No, it doesn't feel like a Shun champion.
Is this the Someday from LCS? Yes.
BLG have been full of surprises all year of changing the way that we look at.
Alright, one draft.
Instead, looking towards Sejuani as a first pick here, so you can anticipate AD or at least melee.
Who besides Rookie is the most underrated player in your opinion?
Renekton could be very high priority in that.
Most underrated player? I don't know.
Did play the Jax in game number 1. A Rookie looking towards that Azir again. This does feel like the stock and standard for Top Esports.
BDD and Yagao are pretty underrated. Like, these guys have been so fucking good for so long, man.
For the Azir in the mid lane, that is going to be the Tristana for the first time in tonight's series, and it is Top Esports bringing it out as BLG, they traded both the Maokai and Tristana over for a Sejuani, but oh my god,
okay.
On Giga Jax.
Giga Jax. She said it best.
Gonna go the way of Yagao this time. We'll see what Rookie. Oh, sorry, what? I guess Wayward wants to lock in here. You'd assume that they're probably going to go for something like the Renekton here. You don't really want.
What I'm saying, guys.
Allow for top laners to be
When's the last time Vitality made Worlds?
Perhaps they've got priority.
Maybe they should remake that roster and coaching stuff. The lowest budget ever to make the World Championship. Battle Cruiser operational in modern League of Legends. I'll add that caveat. Modern League of Legends. Because people went to Worlds on $0 in the past.
You know what would be fun? What if Elk plays Callista with Rel? We saw Callista coming out of, I believe it was
Sometime when I think about is you.
Shutting down the opposing enemy AD carry from just level 3. And that could potentially be something that we're seeing because I believe like back in patch 13.11 she did receive some slight damage buffs to her.
Perks, it's time to learn Nautilus, buddy.
That's also the Alisher getting taken away.
It's time to learn Nautilus, buddy.
In that realm, take it away from On.
Wasn't Ku the cheapest roster? No, of course, outside of Europe, yes. There's millions of teams that were cheaper than us. Millions. No worries.
There we go, Rel taken off for the board. Not too surprising on that one, really. Just such a strong champion right now. Such a terrifying thing to have to play against. And will be removed. Xayah, though, has made it all the way through this draft. After the Nautilus is locked in, Rakan has been perma-banned so far. You would expect Elk to go for the Xayah. I feel like, honestly, BLG are basically locking in the Top Esports red side composition that we've got so used to seeing them play. I don't know whether they can win with it, whether they can...
No, of course, of course. My comment was strictly in regards to Europe. There's a million teams that were cheaper than us.
So Top Esports, they're saving this counter for the AD carry position. Whatever JackieLove is cooking, unless that Tristana flexes towards the bottom side, it has to be huge because Xayah and Braum into a Nautilus is going to make the early game 2v2 unplayable for Mark, to say the least. Although Draven is going to be considered, but Top Esports, they're looking for kills early.
Silence angry for Rookie, bro. They locked in Trist already. They're not gonna send Trist into Xayah bot.
What they're gonna go for, it would be the JackieLove Classic, wouldn't it? It would be vintage Jackulov if we got to see the Draven. No, it's Tristana bot. It's Rookie taking an Akali.
Oh shit, never mind. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh my god.
Top esports, like you said, the Akali.
There's an Akali in the crowd.
Why would you want?
There's an Akali in the crowd. Rookie is manifesting Akali for
There's an Akali in the crowd. That's such a funny sentence. There's an Akali in the crowd.
And Zaya. So Rookie quite literally perfect team fights or top esports. They kind of have a team composition that all goes in, but without
Mitch, tell Certus to tune into this game right now. Show him some real Akali.
This time around, all I have to do is respond to the play and slowly scale towards that 3-item spike to really have that final punch.
Yeah, feels a little bit like the longer...
Certus got that aura Akali, you know? It's like when Certus locks Akali, his teammates just play better.
Both teams in the series is that if they win the first few minutes of the game, if they start to build a lead for themselves, that's where they start to take over. But then Jackulov saying in the interview before this game,
I didn't get fined.
Ultimately, the reason BLG and JDG are so good in the...
Why would Perks want to change team when he's probably the best paid player and he has another year contract?
Sounds like a scary thing to play against.
If I'm Perks and I don't have clauses, if I have a clause in my contract that allow Vitality to fire me, I'm going down on my knees. I'm begging Vitality to not send me to the Shadow Realm. Because I assure you, the next contract Perks will have will not be as lucrative if he's getting a new contract next year. He needs to restore his value in the next year. Mbappe situation?
I mean, even with Bin on the Jax, his Jax up against Wayward. Wayward did have a really good Cassante game, but this Jax, if he gets ahead early alongside the Sejuani,
This is not the Mbappe situation.
Destroyed.
It certainly is.
Mbappe is probably the most sought after football player on the planet, no?
Top esports and BLG both looking ridiculously strong in their individual wins. Is BLG back on the blue side, which has won both games so far in the series, but BLG with a very different look to what we've been seeing so far in the series. Let's see if scaling can pay off for them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the box. We are in the box. Top esports managing to take a win. Can Rookie 1v9 this game? Because he has to. Like, he locked in Akali. He locked in Akali, guys.
Not having any of it. Here we go. Game number 3. BLG deciding to change things up. Going for a much more meta composition than what we saw in game number 1. Back on this blue side, though, feeling very defensive. I think that's the most green runes I've ever seen in a game of League.
You know why? It's because Demolish is absolutely broken.
The NBA is a little rat in comparison to football.
Dominating the top lane meta for quite a while was because no matchup would ever punish him in terms of the 1v1, and Cassante would just find natural push and consistently collect.
Why not just quit for good? Because let me tell you something. If you begin to view people as complex beings, it's like, imagine how complex your life is. Imagine that every single person also has that same level of complexity to their life. And then maybe you can start to think of reasons as to why someone would want to compete.
Also, though, on a lot less tanky than Mark currently. Once that Unbreakable comes online, that story changes. As the health can be deceptive there. Ignite comes out on the bottom side, but On will be okay. In the meantime, Elk is just ignoring them, trying to clear these minions as fast as he can. But he's against Tristana, who's so good at pushing the wave.
Really good trade.
Alright, level 2 spike. Boom. Elky.
Trouble surely will be forced to flash. He's holding on to it until they go underneath the tower. Jackulov level 2.
Alright.
I don't think he's got the jump though. Still has flash. Elk.
Just like that.
To reset here, honestly.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate. unfortunate for the bottom lane on top esports. I believe they were 1 minion off level 2. Mark went for it, but the minion didn't die fast enough, so they were just 2v.
Yeah, football is just the bigger sport.
Being level 1, but like you said, Elk is extremely low once again and put in a very similar position like that game 2. But I think it should be fine because he is going to find a slow freeze on this bottom lane where.
Alright, they're staying.
Different angle onto Marky.
Luckily, he's low at a low level, so when you're level up,
It was a good ignite because Erk potted up.
Can help you kind of
It was good ignite, guys.
a little bit longer. It's better to lose health at level 1 than it is to lose health at level 2, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, able to stay in the lane at least for now as resets coming out from Jackie Love and Mark. Bin starting as he means to go on in the top side, already with a CS lead. TN is up on that top side though, so Bin does have to be a little cautious with how aggressively he plays. And Elkanon will be able to crash this wave and get a reset off of their own.
Top esports also spots Shun from that ward place in the river, so it is going to be a trade in scuttles. But something very interesting about top esports is in their series up against EDG, and specifically for Wayward vs Arla, Jax was permabanned for every single game. They decide to give Bin a Jax and let Wayward play the Cassante vs Jax. He is going to find natural push, and he also has lane priority.
A rookie can low-key carry games like this. Like, this is definitely like an angle where rookie could 1v9, but it's a lot to ask for. Like, this game is 1v9able for Akali.
Needs to continue to show he deserves this position on the team, you know, that like he has had a bit of a rough split. He's had much better games this split than he did.
Yamato, what is your most memorable interaction with a pro from another region?
Go toe-to-toe with Bin. Bin, a player that has decimated.
Yeah, my interaction with Showmaker, I've said it many times on this channel.
1v1 with Wayward. Managed to get those side steps out, doing a good job of holding this wave here. Shun hovering in the wings as well. And Bin should end up with a CS.
Do you think LEC should have 12 teams? It's not for me to say. I don't know the financials of the 10 teams, and they spent a lot of money to... Spent a lot of money to acquire the slots.
Comparison between the two players has been ongoing ever since the start of the year, because you saw top esports, they started the year with Team Tian in
The Pepsi story. Yes, it's the Damon Pepsi story.
On flashes away as Tian moves into this lane. Jackie Love actually kind of losing out on the trade there, honestly. Zelk is able to just free fire, but it's a summoner.
It's the Pepsi story.
On the side of BLG, which top esports will be very happy with. Whether or not Tian can return to...
No, it's like, back to the initial question. It's like, why would the teams involved in the league want to dilute their position?
No summoners available for the side of BLG's bottom lane unless...
It's like, it needs to...
This time around you see Shun already kind of protecting...
It needs to happen in a way where, like, the expansion... It's like, the only team that you would even consider expanding for is K-Corp. But I think that the LEC teams are aware of the fact that some teams want to sell for a profit.
Braum up against the entirety of top esports roster is great, and they want to place this for Bin to really open up the map for the Jax.
Certainly is. And I feel like On has been playing so well too that it almost feels like a shame to put him on Braum. Like, Braum duty is not many supports' favorite place to be, and how much of a playmaker On has been over the course of the year as well, but certainly very capable hands when it's such a crucial pick for your composition.
The thing is, the LEC overlay requires a lot of spectators and a lot of clients at the same time. Right. So Giovanni Braum, CC combo, healing for DPS, Tian has flash, will have to use it. He's out of the picture.
That's the problem. You already have Yago having that first move as the Azir BLG. They're currently packed as 4.
Rookie is level 6 right here. This could be dangerous.
Alright, rookie, Shirley, rookie, Shiruki. Oh, Shiruki. Man, Vakali was giga buffed there, man. And it would have been better. He did so much damage.
The Braum passive, the feathers, everything is going to be up against
Fuck.
when it does come to
Dying like that as an Akali is really bad for the game.
Like you said, it is going to be a kill into Rookie's pockets, as it is a 1-for-1 trade, but Elk also revives from how the start of this lane happened. Mark finds a perfect hook onto the mid laner of BLG, onto the Azir.
Rip Herald.
Everything goes wide for Miyagal in this team fight. Rookie utilizes the his, I believe, Cloud, and then goes onto Elk. I believe it was actually onto On, and then finds that kill, but still, these fights are going to be incredibly hard unless Rookie has a flank.
Yeah, Rookie. I mean, that was before Featherstorm's even online, and On's ultimate as well. Like, can be incredibly.
Thoughts on Yogurt? Yogurt is amazing, man. Greek yogurt.
Is going to do a lot to buy space for the carries. Top esports managed to get themselves an early Drake here as Shun trades it in the top side for a Herald. Has that Jax up there, so we'll have the advantage to be able to control the top side objective. And Tien happy to just trade these ones for now. It's an Ocean Drake to start us off here. But I'm looking towards Yagao because he's the one that ends up with a kill at the end of that play, which, you know, Azir getting gold early. Very, very
I've eaten Lebanese food.
But mechanically,
Tzatziki is amazing. Oh.
Didn't actually have smite.
Can Fnatic make it to Worlds? Yes, they can.
He's going to wait in the brush, but Yagao is here. I don't know if this is a fight Top Esports can win. Root won't connect from Elk. A couple of mechanical missteps. Oh, what a play from Yagao. Answering for his previous mistake, because on slide
Google.
the kill.
That was pixel perfect from the Azir. Now you see Shin trading them,
Damn.
getting the Rift Herald, and now pressuring this top lane tower and getting so much gold into Bin's pockets. Is Kasante dead here?
Oh. 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 Damn. That was pretty crispy clean.
And there's a Herald in Shun's pocket. They could just finish this tower off if they want to. BLG decide they don't even need to drop the Herald because Bin is already dominating.
That is absolutely insane.
I didn't say my predictions for LEC Finals weekend. I'm letting it marinate a bit. I have time.
BLG, they come out on top in the top 2v1. They come out on top in the bottom side as well. They're winning across the entire map in this early
Oh, Greek yogurt.
What you want to be giving over, especially
Greek yogurt is a shit, man. I'm starting to become really hungry.
You need to be the ones fighting these early leads.
Certainly do.
I will not be on broadcast this weekend. I'll be live viewing.
Now, having this more aggressive composition on that red side, but falling behind, and it feels
Honestly,
like
guys,
the red side just consistently getting advantages.
I'll be watching my own stream on the toilet. Okay? I'll be in chat. But I need to, like, bro. The turtle is coming out of its shell.
How confidently they play this. Look at this combo from Yagao and Jacula.
Yeah, Yagao realistically was just trying to counter the dive that Top Esports could have looked for, but the pixel-perfect Shurima shuffle to come out of the mid lane of BLG catches Jacula out of position. Rookie didn't have first move. Sunra picked up for Bin after getting 2 plates into his pockets. No flash available for Wayward, so he is going to become an ATM for Bin to really start chowing down on, and that's the Rift Herald getting dropped.
I mean, this is just brutal, isn't it? The Rift Herald's not even been dropped yet. They will commit it. I was going to say, I feel like Bin could actually just finish this tower by himself anyway, but Herald will come down to make sure that the tower is finished off. Those plates are guaranteed on. That's not the place to face check right now. You're making a play on the top side of the map. On will go down. Elk, big damage onto Jacula, but he can't actually finish the job. I feel like that was a little bit greedy from On.
I think it's safe to say that for some reason, our bottom laners in the LPL are sometimes mind controlled. You see your own jungler hard camping this top lane, but for some reason in some world you still try to look for that vision in the tri-bush, and they just get picked off. That shouldn't be a circumstance for Top Esports to come back into the game.
Tell me if I'm just crazy here. I'm like theory crafting on why On's done that, because On has been playing so well recently. I think maybe he's trying to fish to find Tien to make sure that Bin can push for that extra charge on the Herald, to make sure Bin knows he has space in the top side to continue making plays, perhaps.
And you're Station just wrapping around the tri-bush, but I need to see another Reaper of the bottom side if we do get one. I guess Brom's death isn't that significant to the game, but I just feel like the Brom should never be making those type of mistakes, because if Tien isn't in top lane to counter dive, then where else could he be?
Yeah, it did feel a bit of an odd play from On, especially from a play that has been, like you say, so good across the course of this year. The difference between On in 2022 and 2023 is night and day. He's had such a level up. But, I mean, when you look at the scoreboard right now, it's a little bit scary for Top Esports, isn't it? As they try and make a play on the bottom side. Unhooked in here, Unbreakable. Can it save him? In fact, I think it's on cooldown. This is going to be a kill gifted over to Jackulov as Rookie tries to Proto Belt to grab the kill himself. He sacrificed a wave in mid to be there. Won't be able to find anything, but still another kill onto On. And, you know, just as I'm complimenting the man, he's 1-3-1.
He is indeed, but I feel like when you are in those type of situations, maybe that hook, bit of a lollipop, honestly. I wasn't kind of expecting the Braum to get hooked in that position, as On also had the flash available, so maybe he was even caught off by surprise. But that's going to be Dragon Party being thrown over to the side of Top Esports as they try to secure their second Dragon to continue the Dragon stacking. But once again, going back to the BLG composition, if Bin on this Jax gets ahead, although he might not be able to find kills onto Wayward later on to the game because it's a Cassante, Bin will have consistent prio in the side lane, and he can look for flanks onto people like Jackulov and Rookie, which will make these teamfights so much harder.
I mean, the fact that he's already got a tier 2, we're only 13 minutes into the game when that went down. Like, he is so far ahead of anyone else in the game. Bin is a monster on the server right now, and it's on his signature, it's on Jax. This is the pick that he made a name for himself on. You have to fear him if you're a fan of Top Esports right now, because he will not mess about on this pick. We'll see what he can get done. As On has to face check once again. Unbreakable will keep him alive as a knock-up. And now TPs across the board. Elk blocks as Bin joins the fray. Looking for Mark. Shunt starting in the meantime. Yagao knocks Tien away and takes him out. Rookie behind enemy lines here. Featherstorm is on cooldown, so they've got to be cautious of Elk. Diving in. Shuriken lands. Stun onto Wayward though, who's forced out. Rookie can't get back into the play. He gets one onto On, but it's just not enough. And this will be a Drake for BLG.
And BLG, they still win the bottom side skirmish because Bin on this Jax is just the difference maker. With the amount of gold he has, is Mark dead?
It's a bonus for Yagao, but Jackulov can chase him on through and go even on it. Yagao very aggressive there. And that's a shutdown given over to Jackulov as well.
Look, although we were saying that On was 1-3-1 on this Braum, the Braum value in this game is absolutely nuts. He blocks out on a majority of Jackulov's damage at this initial hook from Mark. He blocks out pretty much every single ultimate from the side of Top Esports, including Tien's Nature Grass, and you see Tien and Rookie then turning their attention towards Yagao, but being an Azir, you can just push the front line away from Top Esports, and this Akali being in the middle of everyone, the Braum once again finds another Q, I believe, onto Rookie, slowing him down as well, and that's not even mentioning Bin being an absolute titan and him just zoning out 3-4 members by himself.
Yeah, I have to say, Elk, very confident positioning there with an Akali just over the Dragon Pit wall. Like, if that's Gala, he's gone. He's back at bottom tier 1 tower, like the second he sees an Akali. Oh yeah, BLG still ahead, 4,000 gold at Top Esports. They don't want to let this Herald go without a fight because Bin is in the bottom side of the map right now. That's where all the gold is. On the front line, Unbreakable to protect him and his team. Herald taken and Tien down. BLG, even without Bin, are winning the fights.
The mojo is slowly growing for the side of BLG. That's going to be dropped in mid lane, and the entire top side is going to be split open. Mark even has to hook away. I mean, this Braum is by himself, but Top Esports, they can't really do anything because Wayward, he's not going to fight too much on this Cassante splitting bot where they lose 2 towers in the mid lane.
This is going to be a tier 2 taken. The tier 2 was already taken at the top side as well. These are some incredibly valuable heralds coming out from BLG this game, with the fact that they could contest the second Drake as well. Everything going their way. And like you say, the story of Mojo here, Knight left Top Esports this year. Well, I guess last year. And the question is, did he take the Mojo with him over to JDG? Top Esports, you've got to prove me wrong.
And the headache for the side of Top Esports now is that they invested so much into the Tristana win con consistently having Tien hover towards his bottom side, where they ideally would have wanted a dragon stacking going on, because every Rift Herald has gone into the hands of Xun. But with BLG winning that most recent dragon fight, they secure themselves the second dragon. And Top Esports, they lose so much from giving over the Rift Herald as well, so they're just kind of losing in terms of the macro game right now.
Yeah. So now we need to see some creativity from Top Esports. Jackie Love saying, you know, BLG and JDG, even when they're behind, they're never quite caught out. That's what Top Esports always used to be known for back in the day. That was their, you know, you could never count this team out. That's what the mojo was all about, right? This is the game where they can show us that, where Rookie on an Akali can show us he can flex his muscles. Jackie Love, you know, flexing this Tristana down to the bottom side. Let's see what they can do to find a way back into this game, because if it just goes all scaling, like Azir, Xayah, Jax, let's be honest, BLG are winning that one. We need to see Top Esports find some crazy way to approach this game, because I feel like on paper, this is all BLG.
Yeah, with also the Baron spawning in 1 minute, Bin is going to be a consistent threat in the side lane, where he can start looking, or at least considering the inhibitors of Top Esports, while BLG, they have extremely fast Baron taking ability with the Xayah and Azir, and the Azir slowly picking up his second item. I mean, this is just a bit of a ticking time bomb for the side of Top Esports to deal with, because they're not going to get any stronger.
We'll see if they can, as we get a replay of, oh, good W there from Jackie Love.
That as well.
Yeah, I think had to, because he would have still been stunned where he landed, and maybe Xun could flash on him or something, I'm not sure. But either way, Cleanse on cooldown. His flash currently on cooldown as well, as he's finished his Navori. Both AD carries in a very similar spot, somehow, gold-wise. And that early lead for the bottom side, not really going to lead into anything here in the mid-game because of how these fights have been going. And I feel like BLG are doing to Top Esports what Top Esports should have been doing to BLG when they locked in the Azir on the red side.
20-3 incident. Oh, let's not talk about that. It's a bit of a disaster, to say the least. But, you know, this time around, BLG, they're executing correctly.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, like, we've seen this almost exact composition from Top Esports multiple times in playoffs now. And multiple times they've been really aggressive early. And I was going to say BLG are being patient. Actually, BLG have been really aggressive early. It's just worked out, so I take my point back.
Problem is Top Esports, they're just going to give over this dragon once again for free, but really struggle to find anything on the other side of the map. The Xayah and the Azir siege ability, Top Esports are never going to be able to really take down this tier 1 tower in the mid lane unless they find a huge ace. But once again, all eyes on Bin and how he's going to be able to impact the side lanes, because you already see Top Esports, they want to look for a flank onto this Akali and getting their hands there.
Hook onto On, but he's unbreakable for the time being. Jackie Love in trouble at the backside of things. Tien goes in. Wayward pulls Elk over the wall. Can they finish the AD carry? The feathers go back in, and Wayward's down. Elk survives. In the meantime, though, Rookie tearing them apart. Xun goes down, and it's 2 for Rookie. Has been in a 1v4 on the backside, and he doesn't have any mana. Yagao trying to protect his top laner. Rookie walks away with his life, but Yagao can't finish him off. The Conqueror comes through. Triumph, sorry, but Rookie lives on.
That's huge for the side of Top Esports. They finally found the opportunity to open up the map. That's tier 1 tower for this mid lane. And also Rookie comes back into this game on Akali. You see the solo laners of Top Esports putting in so much work on just zoning out the carries of BLG. And this was an extremely split fight from start to finish from the BLG roster, as the Sejuani also goes wide. So that is one of BLG's main engages gone. You also have Bin utilizing his TP to join in on the
Yo, bro, I was watching my hands.
1v3. But Wayward getting Elk to such low HP, and then Yagao also not having the correct position to really start.
What happened?
I mean, this Akali was just pretty much having the time of her life. Well, very unfortunate as well that Bin was also However, Yagao, I mean, he even
Holy.
in here.
So confident, but the was like a
wow.
of hitting Rookie there. Smiles across the faces of the fans. Some people smiling, some people with their heads.
Okay, this game is suddenly playable.
Rookie shows us why his Akali has to be feared.
This game's playable now.
BLG still with the lead in this one.
Look how strong Tristana is.
Fight to show us how top esports can actually win this game, right? Because we saw when they're fighting in a choke point, when they're fighting into the funnel of BLG, they can't win out the straight 5v5. But when BLG gets separated like that and can't just cluster up, that's where top esports can find their advantages.
Yeah, and all started with Rookie finding a flank on this Akali, going for a wide one, in fact. But that's also TP away from Bin, so that is also going to be 5 minutes of free time that this Jax won't really have that side.
Okay, Jackie in the prime position here. Okay. Rookie, R2, R2, R2. Come back, play on Tristana! Tristana! Tristana getting hit, top esports. What you doing? Crossing the do not cross line. Oh, yeah, go-go!
In their place.
The perfect front to back for
Bro, why did they? You know, they broke through Satan's asshole. This is what we call Satan's asshole.
Also them resetting and start considering for setup around this.
This is the asshole, guys.
But top esports,
Let me show you.
found a way back to the game, but they threw it away because they were too impatient with how the team fight was played out.
Satan's asshole. This is Satan's armpit. This is armpit. Asshole.
Turning it into a full-on team fight win. The engage on the Braum never feels like the best idea.
And Shun also tanks the Nature's Grasp to save on from that exchange. Bin finds a double stun onto the front line of top esports, but just
Fuck, auto mode is in full action. I guess I have to allow asshole because I keep saying it.
Every single feather connected onto the front line of top esports, and this is what makes BLG's composition so deadly. The front to back.
Bro, isn't it crazy though? I stopped watching for 1 second and then Akali gets a triple. When do you take phase rush and when do you take first strike on Maokai? You take first strike on Maokai when you can't W. You pay phase rush when you can W.
Finally wasn't threatened by Rookie after the all-in coming towards on. Now an attempt onto Yagao.
Why aren't you in the sack? I CBA. I love the sack, but I need to chill a bit today. Okay, Rookie. Managed to kill Elk. Oh, can we get this shutdown too? Oh, Jackie Love died. Bro, Bin is in the pocket, man. Oh, doesn't land the E. Oh, Tian. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Rookie.
Reset out from Bin and Shun will escape.
God, that was the most insane Akali versus Jax.
Holy shit.
TP from Bin, they're gonna secure themselves this third soul point. But Elk and Yako were just instantly out of the situation.
Nah, this Jax is Thanos, by the way. This Jax is Thanos.
Waiting for Bin to really show up on the map before he goes up for that wave. He's just
Man, that's a cool ass Akali recall animation.
back into the bottom side, but still, Tian on the Maokai, he played it.
Bin is actually Thanos.
When denying Bin from that final kill onto him, but there just wasn't any damage left as Jackie Love just got instantly shut down by this Jax as well. But Yago gets caught off from initial engage from the side of top esports, and even with the Emperor's Divide, it doesn't matter too much because
Well, was doing fine in the fights. Can you add this emote? Top main? Nah, people are just gonna use it for pedophile references, man.
Denied him 2 opportunities, but still, this Jax is too much of a problem where Jackie Love didn't find that early lead that he needed.
I need to log in.
I will say TN doing a really good job of denying
this one as well.
Multiple cues for
Whatever.
Multiple punts backwards. I'm not even sure what that heal was Bin as he manages to
You chimps.
get the kill. TN thought he had it. Rookie getting a bonus one at the end.
Alright, the Root Sandstorm, Yagao has his turret up, Elk. Oh, he uses Featherstorm on a lot of stuff here, Bin is in the pocket. Oh, it's a good disengage. Rookie as R2 is gonna be fine. Why? Hey, Rookie! Rookie! How much damage did you think you'd do, mate? What was that?
A mid-wave slowly working towards this mid-lane inhibitor as well. I mean, that's your assassin dead. Jackulov, he is a Tristana, potentially can look to protect the Nexus towers, but no major ultimates available. They're gonna look for a double inhibitor.
Full 30 seconds remaining. Big damage out from Jackulov here, but answers it from Yagao as well. Health bars are pretty low from BLG. They've got to be a bit cautious on this one. Will be backing away on jumping over to his teammate Q3. Oh, wait, we're just a split second too late.
Bro, can you imagine Akali? There's a fraud emote? I'll find the fraud emote.
Yeah, a single mistake out of Rookie.
Emotes. How do I search?
Completely useless in the team fight. He got connected by on this Brom, and the passive landed like he
This?
saw. And then Bin proc the stun onto the Akali, and that is Flash also gone for Rookie for this next
Right.
fight, which will be centered around the Baron.
Fraud.
Really pushed in. Jackulov needs to be in mid. Fraud. Doesn't have that much wave clear compared to the rest of BLG, and it's going to be really hard trying to find a similar flank angle that Top Esports desperately needed to work off.
Mate, how do I activate 7TV in Streamlabs?
It's like you say, Rookie, he can't afford to get caught. It's 2 minutes
How'd I do
until
it?
Drake comes up, and that'll be solved for BLG despite Top Esports getting the first one of the game. BLG have been in control ever since, and now, in case Bin wasn't scary enough, he's got a GA online as well.
What would you think if Top Esports got Ale top next season?
I'm not sure if there's any way to deal with him.
I don't know, Ale's fucking good.
He can keep on putting pressure on the bottom side. His TP is about to come back off a cooldown. Baron up in 30 seconds. BLG have control of the top side of the map for now.
You buy Warmogs here on Seju because you get a lot of stats from your passive, and additionally you heal a lot with Radiant Virtue.
Yeah, Elk sitting on 3
But usually you want to go like Redemption now. Next.
They can rush this Baron.
He's just trying to get Radiant Virtue value because it heals off of max health.
Gonna look for a pick here.
But I think if Top Esports gets Evi next season, honestly, Rookie has played with a lot of Evis in his career.
Many eons ago, they're like, look, we're 10k going down. Let's see if someone will overstep. And On has overstepped a couple of times trying to get vision in this game, so I can certainly see where they're coming from, but it's not going to work out for them here. This is BLG we're talking about.
Billy can start Nash over this. Look at the Flonkerton. Ksanta's on bot wave, doesn't have TP. Bin E cooldown is non-existent, by the way. Like, this guy is flying with the cooldowns. Wayward just got smacked like a knick-knack paddywhack. Boom. Woo! Isn't Xingtian better than Wayward? I don't think so. That's game. Damn. Yo, Shun is playing fucking great, by the way. Shun is playing really good this series. I think like we need to put some respect on Shun because his Nidalee performance was really good. This Seju game as well, he set up his boy for success.
Beautifully, where Yago on this Azir, and of course Elk playing the Zaya. I mean, front to back was the bread and butter of this BLG game, and they executed it, especially with. Let's just also give a slight shout out to Gigabin in the top lane on this Jax. Guys, we might need to consider to get rid of this champion if you want Wayward to at least survive in the laning phase.
Yeah, you can't give Bin Jax.
Yeah, the thing is now, like they'll open Tristana and they'll ban Jace and LeBlanc and they'll open Maokai. I think that's the move.
Right at the start of the game, like how do you do anything in these fights unless the rest of the team is also jumping in, which they couldn't really necessarily do in a lot of these fights. Like, you could see 3 stacks of the Sejuani passive, 3 stacks of the Braum passive, both on him. The second he moves out of his shroud, he's instantly stunned and taken down. It felt like too many things needed to go perfectly for Top Esports to win out with this composition against what was a fantastic performance from BLG on a composition that Top Esports keeps on.
It's so hard to carry with the Kali, guys. Too hard. Plain and simple. Too hard.
I'ma just say it now. Akali's a fraud champion, guys. Stop picking Akali into Azir. It's just never gonna work. It loses lane from level 1 all the way to level 6, and you never really find that lane party that you ever so desperately need for top esports specifically. And also you have to consider the fact that even top lane, Wayward...
Honestly, the moment Rookie used his R and got nothing but, you just knew this game was gonna be bad for Akali. But sometimes
you're also playing a Tristana into Braum and Xayah, and unless Braum and Xayah are literally playing the worst game of their life,
he got a triple though, which was okay.
Yeah, it felt that way, and On happy to jump on forwards, take so much. Like, so many times we saw On being the target for Mark's hook because he's literally blocking for the rest of the team. But then the Unbreakable comes out, and everything that the side of top...
Do I try to solo queue, guys? Do I try to solo queue Arena? Or is that completely psycho?
Elk actually being ever so slightly outdone by his counterpart there, but the thing is, a lot of that damage just didn't matter from JackeyLove. So many fights we saw BLG walking away with blinking health bars, but still surviving.
And the problem is that it's not that JackeyLove wasn't able to...
Yo, Nervari with the raid, thank you very much.
Bin was just way too fed. You have huge items coming in with the Lord Dominic's getting picked up as that third item, but you only have one cannon bolt to...
Siema koledzy. We are watching LPL. We are watching LPL, Nervarian viewers.
Is on a 3-4 second cooldown, so you are going to be under constant threat from Bin, and we even saw in the damage share, he did 26% damage coming to this game, just around the same as Yago as well, where they were just outdoing their...
Simmons Nervarian, why did Nervarian leave?
And 80 carries, I mean, just given...
It's 2-1 and he stops?
...able to do much with what he was given.
Yeah, it felt like JackeyLove had so much threat on him from Bin.
His trip to Amsterdam. I see.
For that 80 carry. And it was kind of a similar story for Elk, where he had just Rookie looking for him. He had
That's a deep ban right there, deep ban.
Elk sat there with a Sejuani and a Braum next to him. Like, he's kind of okay. And an Azir on top of that.
What does he play?
He's kind of okay with people searching for him, whereas JackeyLove kind of had to self-peel to some extent. So, bit of a tough one there for JackeyLove and BLG. Making it to match point. They're probably gonna
I'm not picking something poisonous for... Go front.
Style, or if top esports will push us to silver scrapes.
타기하는 과정에서 떨어지면 절대 안 되고요. 호비 날리게 되면 날리게 돼요. 먼저 앞면 뛰고 와 해내고 없어요. 그리고 저 오른쪽 대박. 이거 되게 대박. 끝났는데 잊지 않다. 끝났어요 벌써.
Good shout out, actually singed. Holy, look at the skin! Look how cool the skin is, what the fuck? Yeah, how cool is the skin, by the way? Holy shit. I need to think about what I'm supposed to buy on this champ, dude. But I think considering I can choose R and I have R for the whole fight, I think that makes my champ a bit OP. How the cats are good. Did Billy win that last game? Yes, they did. We're going to match point. Can you save me? What are we playing against first? Vi Cannon. I think I'll just go Guardian Horn. There's a side to you that I never knew, never knew. Bro, my passive triggers like that? I'm getting Leandre, I think. Bro, Adele is so talented. Adele is so damn talented. Looks always follows me, no matter what. Racism. Guys, I'm not gonna buy worse items just because of a fucking tier 1 augment. On Nar. I'm gonna 1v9 on Nar, guys. I don't know, Silas is a crackpot pick ban. Alright. They're going for the Rel jungle. And now pick Renekton, Wayward. Pick Renekton. It's so free! They just knew! They just knew they would get Renekton on blue somehow. Oh my god, man, this game is so free for blue side. Have you ever seen a freer game? Bro, Billy doing that G2 draft. They're on that G2 draft. That's crazy. We're going to game 5, guys. G2 draft is good. Yeah, keep giving Maokai Jace. Keep giving Maokai Jace, guys. Keep giving Maokai Jace. It's done. Top esports win these. Top esports win these, guys. Top esports win these, guys. Top esports win these.
Top esports versus EDG as well. I can't remember the last time.
Alright, let me do some yoga, guys. I'm gonna do some yoga for top esports. Yoga for top esports. If you want top esports to win, stand up, guys. Do some yoga.
Top esports have already changed the story, though. They hadn't won a
Otherwise, you're not a real top fan. Do some motherfucking yoga. Ooh. The seal position. The baby dog, whatever they're called. The baby dog.
Finals, and then just 2 best-of-5.
The table.
Once again appearing in the summer finals. I mean, this BLG roster coming into summer, they had promising results and had so much potential. They delivered with a 15-1 regular split result. Any other team has never been able to achieve this. They're kind of bouncing off and continuing their dominance into the playoffs. Where top esports now, they're the ones that are desperate to even out the scoreline to a 2-2.
It's worth talking about championship points a little bit as well, because it's not just about, you know, surviving in the double elimination moving forwards. It's also about
open up the chest.
Points you can guarantee for yourselves, because for Billy, they're absolutely
open up the chest.
70 points in spring. They're pretty much going to make it to Worlds unless they really fall off a cliff. For top esports, they've only got 10 points from spring. They need every couple of points that they can get, and fighting their way through the bracket would certainly be the way to make it happen. They've got scaling, they've got AoE, they've got a hell of a
rolling shoulders, rolling shoulders, rolling shoulders, rolling shoulders. Oh, it's a fantastic start. Who's your favorite team in LPL? Top esports. Not because top esports is top esports, because honestly, top esports is like the most cursed team of all time, unless they're playing at Asian Games or like the fucking tournament. The top esports is cursed. Rookie was cursed here. Knight was cursed here. They get great mid laners on deck.
Doesn't start with the W before the jungle camp spawn, and it will mean he has to go down to the bottom side and get a leash.
My favorite team in LPL is JDG. For how long has that been the case? Are you bandwagoner?
His camps as fast as he would have wished for, but this time around, I mean, top esports, you already see that they are extremely creative with how they approach this level 1.
I really liked JDG last year. The Kanavi 369 Baba Yagu. My favorite team in the MLS is Inter Miami. See. Oh, actually, my favorite team is the Saudi Arabian Falcons.
But we need to talk about jungle pathing, because TN, he knows that Shun went to the bottom side and starts off with this red buff. He started with the Raptors.
Yeah, RNG is done.
Tien taking a lot away from the side of BLG. I'm curious if Shun will try and go for an invade on the bottom quadrant, but this could be a 3-quadrant start for Tien.
Yeah, the reason why
JDG Kanavi has been damn, what a player. All right, Chicago Tien just stealing some campies, getting that flash from Yagugu level 1. Oh, top esports with the trade. Oh, bonk him, baby. Woo! Top esports, baby, top esports. Come on, top esports.
We'll have to have another look at what happened towards his bottom side 2v2.
Come on, rookie. Come on.
His summoners, but it kind of feels like Elk probably got hooked and was forced to use the flash on such low HP. Can Top Esports dive him here?
Come on, lads. Boom.
That's a lot of CC that you'd have to do.
I love it, man. Honestly, Billy, you dirty ass stinking griefers. Blind picking Alistar on 3, mate. Not picking Renekton on 4. Disgusting. Tabe. We're gonna have a stern conversation, Tabe. You and me, Tabe. Alright, Shun, just marking Rel.
Hasn't reset though, so I'm not too sure if they do win the 2v2 once Bin does come back. It is going to be, I believe, a hook onto Elk. It was just an order onto Elk, so the spacing from the Zai wasn't the best to start off.
Boom. Boom.
From the side of Jackulov, I mean, this was just Elk
boom.
Respecting Mark on the Nautilus, and that's double summoner.
Bro, I feel so much lighter after I took the shit, bro.
A flash over the wall and get to Elk again.
I feel like we needed a cartoon bonk sound effect there over that kill. Is Shun trying to get the Herald on, aggressing onto Tien here. Flash going to be forced out as Yagao threatened a bit more.
Okay, no, rookie. Your team is finally connecting, rookie.
Rest of the team can't get in.
Come on, rookie. Come on, rookie. My doesn't care about LPL, but just yesterday made a watch whole game 5. That's cool.
Out of both the jungle and mid laner of Top Esports, and Tien didn't go the hex.
I don't get fined for the sweating.
A viable option unless Mark finds a hook onto the AD carry of Elk, where Tien is around the corner here.
It's a lot of feathers down. Jackulov cleanses away as Elk.
All right, Elk, no flash. Oh, no flash. The bonk is coming. Come on, Top Esports. Come on. Come on.
And this is kind of a repeat of game 2.
Come on, man. Come on, Top Esports. Come on.
By the side of Top Esports, and this time around with Tien in the conversation, another 2 waves gone from Desire, and Jackulov
Desire's done.
Tower play, and he is going to be going.
Wayward, why are you greedy, man? Just base TP back. Why are you making the game so hard? Press B, motherfucker.
Just gonna get a bit of tower plating with himself, as Bin will be able to proxy a wave now.
You have no flash.
Control of this top side. You see Tien moving on over as flash actually forced out by Bin as well. Wayward having a hard time in this 1v1.
It's a bit of a struggle, especially considering the fact that Bin hasn't even picked up Bramble Vest, and Wayward is already getting significant pressure in the isolated matchup, and that's worrying signs for Top Esports to consider.
Fucking Wayward.
Renekton shouldn't be losing this. This is a winning lane for Renekton into Cassante.
Come on, Wayward. Come on.
Laning leads up against Cassante.
Come on, Wayward.
Items come on line early, I guess.
Wayward, my son.
I mean, Elk, his wave is slowly pushing into the side of Top Esports. You're gonna probably expect Tien to be around that bottom side, but this time around,
XD Matters just wanted to know that he knows what PIP stands for. These picture-in-picture replays for laning phase are actually goated.
Quiver versus longsword in the bottom side. That is not an even 1v1 anymore.
I'm just messing with JC Matters. What is your origin? I come from Narnia.
He's just hit level 6. He's going to move in and clear some vision here. And perhaps with
okay, rookie is farming.
6, if Sean can hit level 6 as well, certainly a solid CC chain to work with to try and thread some plays together for the side of BLG. Flash available for He's going to be hooked in.
On has flash. Jackie's doing DPS. Oh, Tien doesn't have the facilities for that.
And disengage the play once more, but this 2v2 is just
what is your net speed? in the negatives.
Rookie already fighting first move in this matchup up against the Ari, specifically considering the fact that Yago had to burn the flash level 1, so you were never really gonna see a kind of link up.
Long live the king.
First 7 minutes, but now Yago does
Everybody dies. Some
he can be cheeky with it.
just need a little help.
Especially forcing out the flash from Rookie in that previous play. Shun just needs his level 6, and he needs to wait for one more camp to
Tien just farming. Will he reach 6? He will reach 6 over these golems. 6 advantage in the bottom side, securing the base. Nautilus open on mid, secure the Herald. Renekton with R, ready to go. No ho ho. Full vision on bot side, start recoiling. Nautilus match the base with your jungler. Open up on the map. Renekton ready to go. Wayward trading. Why is he so slow? He didn't even hit bin with the Q.
In terms of hitting that 6, and you want to make a play,
mate.
You want to make that ultimate valuable instantly.
Alright, here comes Naughty. Here comes Jackie. This should be a favorable fight for the blue side position. Let's see if Ben can create enough chaos to open up an opportunity for the red side. Ben, first in the river. Tien, matching. Chainvest, advantage in the jungle. Punching away at the horsey. Very important here, Jackie Love. Don't reveal your position, baby. Don't reveal your position. Alright, he revealed his position. Pull it out, please. For the love of God, pull it out to Pixel. I don't like this position. Oh, Billy pushed him out. Oh, Ben. Why do teams not pull it out? The Tien, great breakthrough. Rookie. Come on, Rookie. That's the bonk. Mercury's doing a lot of value here. Oh, yeah, go. Don't let him get a reset. Oh, the Q onto the wall. Elk flashes. Back to mid. Back to mid. Back to mid. Back to mid. Back to reality. Yo, Renekton, what are you doing, man? Go top. Did you see the minimap? Blood wanted to go bot.
So look at this, trying to get some gold onto Elk using Bin's winning.
Wayward, I swear to God, Wayward, get your head in the game, son. Get your head in the fucking game. Oh, he's flashing one. Elk, no flash. Don't cleanse, Elk. You don't need it because you're dead, baby. All right, Wayward.
But they get Wayward back into the game.
What was the reason that you moved to Korea?
Expect your next move.
Because I accepted the job in Korea.
That Tien was going to be potting towards the top lane again, but that is going to be the Riptail going towards the side of top esports. But once again, Renekton without the flash instantly picked off.
Boom, Tien saving the situation. You know, yeah, top esports, if they just pull the Drake out and play on Pixel, it's so easy, but... Wayward 1 kill, Bin 0. Let's rewrite the history of how this lane played out. Honestly, Wayward, he was under heavy pressure by the enemy jungle. He was getting ganked on cooldown. And now he comes out with a fucking gold advantage. And then Bin is just cheesing because he rushed OP Mythic. Like he didn't even buy boots.
Making sure he gets some damage down in return. And Elk returns to this bottom lane. We'll see if he can survive any play this game. Living up to the high damage, high death.
C9 would be like maybe the only team that I would consider joining in ALCS. I was having talks with them in this off season, but
kind of just seem like they want to force every single team fight possible, but that's because you do have an Ahri. You're up against Rookie on the Azir because this Azir is only going to get stronger and stronger considering the lead that they've already generated in this game for 4-1, where they also have the Rift Herald available for team.
But they went for my boy Mithy. What about Fly? No, I have zero interest in Fly.
You need to snowball this Kai'Sa out of control or towards the mid lane where you do get Rookie online, and this Azir is going to be a very big pain for Bin, Shun, and On to deal with in these team fights because they're so low ranged. Unless On plays with his vision perfectly, he can potentially look for a flank on this Alistar.
See if he can find it. On has been such a difference maker for BLG over the year.
Yeah, LPL, I would love to coach LPL.
From him. And the Alistar certainly a pick that goes in and does AoE knockups, which, you know, Rakan, Rel, they're all the On champions. I feel like Alistar falls into a similar vein. We'll see if he's going to be able to find those miracle flanks, if he can find his moments here. I feel like Bin, a lot of weight on his shoulders once again, having that CS advantage in the top side, doing such a good job during these laning phases, but...
I was in talks with EG as well for summer, but basically...
Be a different question. Elks,
I was in talks with EG for summer. But I was like, yeah, I believe that your roster, we can do a lot of great things. Like, we can go towards easily with this roster. And then it turns out they are just ripping their whole roster apart.
It is going to be a 1-for-1 trade at the end, but once again, Featherstorm and Cleanse both burnt out of Elk, and this side...
Let's go top esports. EG or EDG? EG. Yeah, this was before anything about Danny thing came out as well.
But credits to Yago, he literally just got jump scared, engaged on by the support of top esports.
Do you want to become a coach again? I am a coach.
Bottom lane and picked up a kill for himself. But right now, top esports, they're very happy with how the game is continuing to go into this direction where Jackulov on this Kai'Sa...
For who? For no one right now.
I feel like Ruler are missing, or watching this series licking their lips. Watching the 2v2 in the bottom side being so messy from both sides. Whoever they end up against later in the tournament, they're going to be feeling fantastic in the 2v2, that's for sure. As Elk caught out, trying to keep himself alive, the Cleanse, the Featherstorm, but so much damage out from
Huge.
Jackulov.
Yeah, and he also does get the root onto Jackulov, where it does burn both
Boom.
summoners from the Kai'Sa, but this Kai'Sa does still have the killer instinct, where she can once again kind of position herself correctly in the team fights if needed. But once again, I mean, 2 tower plates into the hands of Jackulov, now working towards his second
I want top esports JDG and Bilibili, and then
BLG can get his hands on
fuck it, send in EDG at this point. Just fucking get Uzi in there.
Headache to deal with, but we'll have to wait and see, because we do have a time.
Even though he's playing really bad, it doesn't matter.
Or the Glacial Prism landing is going to be an angle for them to come back into the game.
Yeah, Yagao has that Everfrost. That could be the way forwards.
I'm feeling a Jackulov in this map. I hope I'm wrong. Do you know when someone calls a game a map, you just know they are betting degenerates.
But 4 stacks on a Dark Seal, certainly not a bad way to start a game off for Yagao. Let's see if he can convert it in some of these skirmishes. Feels like BLG don't want to give this Herald up without a fight, but TN behind them, they've been flanked a little bit here. TN forced out has been moving in from the top side as well. And it does feel like BLG have control of the river for now.
TN also has the flash available, so he can look for an angle if BLG's too stacked.
On is there, but the charm lands the
TN, what are you smoking here? What was that? Was that bugged? What was that? What happened to this Alistar right now? I thought he flashed in and then he flashed out.
Want to move in. Bin has to be the one to buy space for his team, looking towards On's engage, but doesn't have that ultimate available. It's going to be a flip as the flash away from Rookie and TN.
Alright, wait, what's in the pocket? Wait, what's happening on my screen? Am I crazy or what? No, Rookie.
Taken down and TN is left alone. BLG find themselves a fight.
That's the pick they needed. They land the charm onto Rookie through the Merc Treads, and now they're going to secure this mid lane push and then work towards the second dragon.
Come on, Rookie.
The game. TN getting caught out of position, had to burn the flash, had to burn the magic.
I don't know what happened with Wayward. Well, he eat and then he teleported. I don't know if I blinked or I don't know what happened.
Flash here, but gets a charm out onto Wayward as well. Good chunk onto the Renekton Dragon spawning in 10 seconds time. BLG got the first one of the game.
Give me a replay. I need to see all of this again.
Got some resets across the board. I don't think either team can start the Drake right now.
Yeah, you have a lot of resets coming in, specifically from the BLG side. But
Let's look at this again. Where did he go, man? Where did he come from, Katnajo?
But Wayward on this Renekton gets
bonked
out by Alistar, and he never really rejoined.
Nah, blood.
He got caught out of position. Top esports. They could have potentially looked for an angle.
They just play without a top laner.
Full bar of played safe and then reset for that dragon.
BLG do manage to get onto the Drake. So that'll be 2 for them.
Damn.
Cloud Drake not the most impactful for the second Drake, but it does open up for some really powerful souls. We'll see what kind of rift we're going to be playing with, because if it's a Hex Deck Soul with the pace at which these two teams have been playing, Could mean a lot of action. Wayward engaged.
Honestly, I'm at the point whenever I see Wayward on the screen, I'm like, my brain just wants me to say, fuck this guy.
God damn it. Okay, well, we have a Chemtech Soul for the match point of BLG winning the series up against Top Esports. However, BLG, they came back into the game from these specific picks. If JackieLove missteps and he gives the bounty over to Elk, this game is going to be even. Elk just needs one kill into his pockets, and this game
All right,
is going to be...
maybe we get to see like some JackieLove 80 Kaiser dream moments.
With how Yago and Shun are approaching these team fights, they have a great understanding. It's just unfortunate that Elk was shut down so early on in the 2v2.
Yeah, Desire will certainly scale into things, and I will say it's AD Kaiser from JackieLove, so won't be that same level of poke damage available, but when it comes to the team fights, certainly a hyper.
Alright guys, you wanna sub in Xingtian against fucking Bin? You wanna turn top lane into the most volatile thing?
Hang on, oh, Rookie's been caught out, and not a normal mistake, not something you see too often. Now trying to clear the wave in the top side as Sean moves in and Bin cuts off the minions, but Elk is here too. There's no way out for Rookie. He's spotted out by the trinket. He will go down, ult on cooldown.
Of course it can get much worse. Of course it can get much worse, guys.
It can flip this game on its head. He's been given one on a silver platter.
It's Jova. Rookie dies 2 times in a row now. Although Wayward had the TP, no one else.
Now this red side draft will run out of gas, guys. It will run out of gas. They have Ari and Zaya that's really far behind.
Yago does have the Spirit Rush. He will be more than happy to just leave. But Bin takes over the top side with the Baron also spawning in 1 minute. But Rookie can't be making these mistakes on match point.
Yo, Tiatek, thank you very much for the prime.
They're a team that are happy to capitalize on mistakes like that. And Bin might actually finish a tier 2 here on the Cassante. This is a huge gold swing. And Bin doesn't seem to matter what.
Okay, can we get a Q? Can we get a Q? Or are you saving Q for the next game, Tian?
Forced to flash away. Depth charge coming in and Wayward.
Alright. Flip me. On flash 2. Boom.
Not too sure why On was entering towards the bottom side jungle because there was no dragon spawning and you have no towers in mid or bottom in terms of tier 1. Plus, no one was there to counter gank.
If this was a Sanji Kesante, maybe can carry.
Was hanging out towards that bottom side, so a bit of a mistake from the support of BLG as it does allow JackieLove to pick up his 4th kill and the Navori as the 2nd item. So a huge spike for the Kai'Sa, and I wouldn't be surprised if Top Esports, they try to force something at this Baron where Tian has that flash available and they look to turn.
It's the Top Esports Classic, isn't it? The 20-minute Baron. Elk, it looks like he might go for a reset himself. He's trying to get to the Navori. He's trying to match items with JackieLove right now, but he's just a little bit more gold. Going for the Raptors, going for anything on the map that will give him that extra little bit of gold to get him that reset. But if he resets at the wrong time, if he's spotted resetting, that could be enough.
What is this first time chatter doing in my chat? What is this first time chatter doing? What is this first time chatter doing in my chat? This is the first time chatter, man.
It is going to be a charm bot to be fair, but Elk literally needs to pop up. He is one of the only consistent damage sources that BLG can rely on with the Kraken Slayer.
Good day, everybody. Good day, good day.
Pull out the game, wait until that Navori comes online, and that's when BLG starts being very confident with their 5v5 ability, especially if Rookie is going to play these fights a little bit mispositioned. But I'm sure that Rookie on Azir, I mean, he has to be one of our best Azirs we have in the LPL alongside.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Scout, of course, so I wouldn't be doubting that too much, but if this Baron goes over to the hands of Top Esports, I'm pretty sure they just win the game.
It could be incredibly difficult to come back if Top Esports can find another objective. But I'm excited to say, Kitty, that we're beyond the 20-minute mark, and look at the goal difference. It is hundreds, if that, between the two teams. For the first time in this series...
Good morning from Chile, my dudes. Good morning, Chile.
Actual match to sink our teeth into. Both teams with different win conditions. Both teams...
They already have an even shroud.
Playing the game historically.
Good morning to all who celebrate. That's a good one.
Being they have a lot of scaling. They've certainly got a lot of scaling right now. They need to find the right fight. Not just any old fight. Not just trying to hand stiff. They need to find the fight they're going to win.
does seem like BLG is going to go and give over this third dragon in terms of the bottom side, but because Bin is...
It's okay, guys. His Ari is useless now.
Tier 2 top lane tower being down, they have all this deep vision to work of in the top side that does allow Yago to look for a flank angle onto specifically either Jackulov or Rookie.
All right.
TP's in, but there's a lot of players here. Okay.
I think this is fine for Top Esports. This is fine.
On a control.
No problem.
They don't exactly know where he is. He wants to find a way into the fray. Shun moves in. They've got to fight for mid prio here. Bit of an A-ramp. As the wave will be cleared. Shun pulled in, but quite happy to tank it. A Q3 onto Mark is dangerous. Thunderstorm across the team. Trying to
this fight is going way too fast.
On tanking as Wayward is alone.
Come on, Wayward.
On off. It's 2 for 1 as Elk gets 2 kills. Another Q3 comes in from Bin. But come
on, Jackie. Come on, Jackie. Ooh. Yes. I gave up too soon.
Limps away wondering what went
on.
A 4 for 2 trade, and that allows Top Esports to regain some priority over this Baron. Yago can actually steal it with an EQ. It's not going to be a 100% secure Baron for Top Esports.
Oh, this is a psycho Nash, by the way. This is a psycho. This is completely psycho. What am I? What is this? What is this? No, the last spit. Oh!
Yago actually finds the big 10 stacks on the Dark Seal, and he signs it underneath.
Game just got so much more messy. Now both teams are resetting, probably going to regain that mid control as that first step, but we will take another look at the replay. This whole fight started off with the hook landing onto Shun, but I want everyone to focus in on this Alistar.
What are these psychopaths? Bro, this fight looked so bad, by the way. Like, Owen didn't have to do anything, by the way. Owen didn't need to do shit. Like, Tian was dead for free.
On this Kai'Sa with a Navori as well was just breaking BLG's ankles, even though Bin landed the nastiest Q3 on this Kai'Sa.
Whoa.
I mean, just the double carries of Top Esports working together perfectly.
Bilibili's combo has no juice, man. As long as Rookie doesn't die. Rookie, don't die, baby. Don't die, baby.
Rookie's Empress Divide just hit Bin on the Cassante there, right on the edge of it. The last Barrett auto hitting Rookie as the rest of the team had dipped. Nice little pickup from Yagao at the end, but crucially, he saved Jackulow's life, and that won Top Esports the fight. It's just about even up, though, as Top Esports now finally with a gold lead. It's not that big of a gold lead, but it's a gold lead nonetheless. 3 Drakes for BLG, as off the back of that, during the replay, they've actually grabbed a Drake for themselves.
Yeah, they're on Soul Point now, where they just have to wait another 4 minutes for that mountain.
All right, Jackie.
Really
come on, Jackie.
And Bin is applying pressure towards the bottom side. He has that TP available in around 30 seconds, but because Top Esports
come on, Jackie.
The Dragon, they are going to regain some vision towards his top side, and all eyes will be on Tian, where he does have that flash available. But Elk, he has everything, and this eye is online.
Tian, what's happening here? What's this? What's this, Tian? What is this, Tian? Alright, Fat Q. Wayward's in the pocket. He's in the pocket, gets the stun. Elk has no cleanse, has feathers laid down. He's gonna recall him. Oh. Oh, why are you turning Elk into Faker in this fight? You're just shoving yourselves through the fucking thinnest holes on the map. Why, man? What is Tian doing there, man?
We do have TP available for Rookie, and this is going to be an extremely slow Baron coming out of BLG, potentially Rookie with the Shurima Shuffle as well, available in around 20 seconds. Maybe he can stop it. It's not going to look likely, but that choke at the red buff with Tian getting caught.
Look. Why is Tian here? Look at it, where his team is. Why would you want to take this fight? Whole of Bilibili already in a defensive posture. No one's on the mid wave. K-Kona, man.
Rookie was just stuck in a choke. Everyone was in the feathers, and this choke became the.
And then Jackie, man.
Also found backline access on the Cassante.
Yeah. That is gorgeous from Elk flashing so that the feathers hit Jackulov there, and then Yagao following up on it.
Nah, man.
I mean,
feathers hit no one. He one-shot the Azir.
He may not be on JDG anymore, but he still wants to his team. He's still
look at this Ari now. This Ari is
Brings out the Ari when no one else is playing it, and what a performance he is having on it. 5-0.
I don't know. Somehow they made Elk and Ari gods of the Rift. Alright, let's see what happens here. Nah, man. It's done. It's done. It's 3-1. It's so done.
Charm can't quite land, but Bin just goes in anyway. They're looking for the damage, and there's the charm they were looking for. Yagao will go down to the tower, but it just
Yagao is my goat. Yagao is my goat.
BLG, they remind
Yagao is the new goat.
Second to MSI. They remind us who denied EDG.
Yagao is my goat.
But Rookie stops the tracks, takes
it is what it is.
And maybe can defend here. Shun on alongside Elk. Rookie has to respect it and concede the tier 2.
Got some shutdowns at least.
What a desperation play.
Get a bit of shutdowns.
For top esports, 8-4 for 2 trade, as they did get the hands of the BLG solo laners dead in these team fight, but still, I feel like they played that fight way too fast. You're using everything onto the support on this Alistar. I mean, that is every single CC, while Yako and Elk just go in this fight.
It's okay.
Hitting Wayward once again peeled off by On, and Yago finding that crucial charm onto Jacula, with Bin also rotating towards the back and finding that flank. This Kai'Sa is no longer that 4-0 Kai'Sa that was given a lead, because this Rabadon's Ari is finding every single crucial charm.
Absolutely insane stuff. And Yagao, I don't know how he got Jacula off there instead of Mark, managing to thread the needle.
Boom.
The carry. What a moment from him. Yagao could be caught, but look at the damage onto Rookie. He's absolutely destroyed the opposing mid laner. Mark trying to protect. And we'll be able to do so for now, but my goodness. And now
you're gonna ult.
In 30 seconds. This is so
Baba, you're gonna ult for this. There's a little window.
First time in the game actually have a gold lead.
In the main
little window here.
I believe Yago, his Spirit Rush will still be a good 20 seconds for this upcoming Dragon, so maybe top esports can find an angle while Yago doesn't have that ability.
Come on.
It's going to be the double TP coming out of the mid laners. No cleanse
Come on.
available for Jacula. He needs to be careful.
This is really scary. Whoever gets charmed could be in danger. Tien has to get CC off first. So
okay, Yaga's ult on in 1, 2, 3, on. Alright, Ben is taking shit. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the gift. Little nifty gifty. Oh, Rookie. Poses the R. Yaga still. Oh, to be spots. Don't go through this ace hole. Don't go through the ace hole. Nice. Nice. I think Yagao gave up his position. Yagao gave up his position. Good snap. Good snap. Yagao gave up his position fishing for that charm. He ruined his position when he could have carried this fight. They resisted the Ars. Very good. Very good. Very winnable.
A bit of a breather for top esports as it gives them an extra 5 minutes. But with
Bin over posturing. By the way, Bin on this champ. He doesn't have that 369 mindset.
But that fight, he went for Yago, and even Yago using the Spirit Rush, he just dashed away. So it was looking a little bit grim for the side of top esports.
Ben just eating poop like that. Why is Ben eating poop?
Take another look at this, because it was just a very split up fight from the side of BLG, and Bin was so low from the initial damage out of Jacula. This Kai'Sa got huge
hook, huge hook. Huge combination. Is Magnus Storm. Is that what the Rel's ability is called? Magnus Storm. Magnus. No way. Magnus Storm. Like Magnus Carlsen. Magnet. Alright, that makes more sense. I heard Magnus Storm. It's like, who the fuck is Magnus?
Crucial items coming in. We have the voice stuff picked up for Rookie as well in the mid lane. Gia available for Wave.
Alright, we're gonna just... We're just gonna call Rel Magnus, and no one's gonna know why. It's gonna be our little secret.
They have consistent push in top and bottom, where it's gonna be really hard for Mark to make any vision control towards his top side. But luckily, they do have a bit of a time frame, as the entirety of BLG did reset.
Why is Rookie allergic to death cap?
Because BLG, they're walking out as a 5-man unit.
And I just want to point something out on the scoreboard here. Yagao up against top esports.
Jackie Low, can you do some for me? Can you carry this game for me?
We'll keep our eyes on that number.
Void is better here. He bought Void second. And then he went Nash's Tooth.
6-1 and 7. Zoned out by Rookie in the previous play though.
Now obviously Void is good, but he bought Void second.
Goes on in. He's pretty lonely on the front side of the fight there, and Rookie getting some good damage down. TN looking for an engage, is on, ready to deny it. BLG back away for now.
This Azir is starting to hurt, instantly shredding down Bin and on in the side lanes. As like you said, Tien has that flash available, so BLG, they need to be very
nice. Give a turret for free, nice. That's really good.
While top esports, they can realistically play it a little bit slow, let Rookie get that damage onto the front line.
Alright.
BLG, they don't really have another.
Is that a GA or what was that animation? That's a potion. Fortitude potion. Alright. That if that Q landed, Mark would have griefed the whole game, by the way.
That's a great little sign for top esports. That's a sign that they can start this
okay, Wayward trained in this position. Sejult got thrown. Ward is killed. Pink placed. Tian, this is your moment. Oh, Tian gets a fat one, but Mark is dead. Oh, huge Emperor's Divide. Jackie Love, Jackie Love, Jackie Love. Jackie Love, Jackie Love. Ooh, good flash, Jackie. Come on, Jackie. Come on, Jackie. Come on, Jackie. Can we get a Q? Ah! Ooh! Come on, 2089 G! Yes! Holy shit! Holy shit!
And time again, it's Jackie
Holy moly!
Rookie making a difference and pulling this game ever closer to that 2-2 scoreline. They're gonna rush the Baron. They have the fruit, and they also have the TP coming.
Take two on the Nash. They're back, baby. This one's way better. Shun. Does Shun have time? No, he doesn't have time.
Take the night out of top esports, but you can't remove the mojo. Not when you're replacing with Rookie. Not when Jackie Love is in the roster. My God, what a fight coming out from top esports. Great engage from on.
Bro.
Yeah, and Wayward on this Renekton as well, looking for back.
Bro. Rookie almost griefed it, man. Oh, the shield. Oh, bro. The Jackie Love shared the damage there. Oh, look at that flash. That flash is crispy, man. That's a crispy flash, man. That crunch, baby. Oh, that he didn't get like gold drink or anything off here. It would have been such a game changer for Wayward. Oh, the triple stab. The triple stab. The triple stab. Come on, Rookie. Come on, Rookie.
Elk absolutely feeling it in that play. Flashes forward, but the shield out from Rookie saves his life.
All right. Let the enemies enter through this arsehole. Wayward connect. Wayward connect. Elk no flash. All right, Bin. Bin is trolling. No, Bin is trolling. This is troll on my screen. He's trolling. Wait, why is Bin so tanky? Oh, Magnus Storm. Oh no, Jackie. Yes, Jackie. Come on, Wayward. Come on, Rookie. Dodges the charm. Surely. Oh, Elk with the fat stopwatch, but is it enough? No cleansey.
But he gets two anyway. And now Yagao has to be the hero, has to be the difference maker.
Whoa.
Goes in, but punted out.
Jesus.
Yagao and on keeping this game going.
Holy fuck.
Barely survives with
Holy Elk. Elk went Super Saiyan, guys. Elk went Super Saiyan. Elk was in the pocket, man.
From BLG, and this Azir and Kai'Sa are fully online. I mean, this Kai'Sa is shredding the front line.
Bro, Jackie Love is on some woke shit, man.
Desperately trying to just make that numbers advantage, get Jackie Love out of the fight. The Sejuani ult connects.
No, Tian is being busy, guys. Magnus is busy this game.
But this Kai'Sa never died.
Holy Bin. Dish.
Ooh. If Xayah isn't finding those feathers, I don't know how they win this fight.
Holy. Bro, with the way these fights have played out, 80 Kai'Sa has popped off, man. 80 Kai'Sa has actually really popped off.
Beautiful. Turns it around, and then Yagao getting the charm onto Jackie Love is enough to dissuade the rest of the engage. But look at this. Full build now for Jackie Love.
No, he cancelled his auto.
Not far off himself either. We are getting to the hyper late game. We are getting to the point in the game where it is all down to individual performance. Look at that damage out from Elk. This way we're trying to find Yagao. We won't be able to.
Yeah, at this point, it's pretty much whoever gets the better fight.
Oh, yeah, I love the fact it feels like a fucking story, man. Always, Rookie and Jackie are alive. Rookie and Jackie are alive.
Another flashy engage onto the likes of Rookie or Jacula, but this time around, GA available. Flash is coming up. Cleanse soon as well. While he is still trying to farm for that GA, he is an item up. But still, I mean, the pressure is so high because whoever loses...
Make it through. Please make it through. Please make it through. Make it through. Give us a game 5.
To live up to that pressure, right? We've got, so I mean, literally every single player on the server has been to at least one.
Make it to game 5, guys.
We've got multiple world champions in the server as well. We've got a 2-time,
guys.
A 1-time.
When I say Bin is not good at Keisante, that means he doesn't play it as good as 369 does at his peak. But if you put Bin's Keisante up against 99.8% of all pro top laners, he's going to sister fist them.
Back away for now, and it feels tense. No objective on the map for another 2 minutes, by the way.
It is going to be a fight for that mid priority, but now you see
it's all about context.
The hook lands.
Mark gets stunned up and taken
all right.
to start the fight off.
Mark just dead like that.
Can they find more though?
There's no Nash.
Rookie respects it, dashes away. But again, no objective actually on the map. So BLG, all this buys them is space and the ability to get vision control.
Yeah, but you already see BLG walking as a 3-man unit and planting down deep vision against top esports. Mark shouldn't be dying there, and now they have many flank angles.
All right.
Either Yago or Bin to TP to, or even access to
things slow down.
Backline of Rookie and Jackie. So that was a poor mistake. We'll have to wait and see because Baron is going to be spawning in 1 minute. These wards will be extremely relevant, and you'll also see some wards getting placed in the middle lane as well.
Everyone's completely decked out, man. Can we get a little... Can we just get a death cap, man? 404 AP is missing, mate.
When you think back to Spring, when you think back to MSI, he had a lot of games leaving something to be desired. But here, when it matters most in the upper bracket, trying to make his way to the upper bracket finals, Yagao 8-2 and
please, Rookie, death cap. Just buy death cap. You have this wave. That's all the time you have. You better have death cap. You better have death cap.
The Void Seeker does come out from Jackulov, spots them in the brush, and now we talked about how long until the objectives. It's 20 seconds for that Baron.
And everyone is full build. Elk has 6 items now, so the AD carries. I mean, it is going to be that crucial pullback on the feathers for Elk to win this fight for the side of BLG. Top esports, they tried to regain mid lane control.
Oh, he pulverized.
BLG don't want to allow it.
Jackulov posturing forward, trained in his position.
Jackulov himself trying to snipe out Elk.
Why did Elk wake up?
The lifesteal is there. Elk will keep himself healthy.
The damage numbers are mental at this point.
Q3, but a great hook from Mark keeps him safe.
Okay. Tian. What is this, Tian? Tian, can you time it? Stopwatch. Jackie? Jackie has R. Jackie has R. Jackie has R. He's DPSing. He's DPSing. Surely Jackie. Jackie. There's no way. They get Penta. No, Elk has him.
Jackie tries to put him in the grave, but there's no stopping him. The king of the forest.
Elk gets the pentakill for the summer playoffs. One final push and one step closer to the summer finals. They will be going to the upper bracket finals first, but it was always going to be Elk.
Fuck, dude.
And that final fight
Bro.
Munch.
Not gonna lie, Rookie got smoked this game, man. Rookie got smoked in many positions, bro. In these fights, man, my Rookie got smoked. On played him like a fucking fiddle, dude. Oh. Rookie got completely played. Bro, how good did Jackulov play, by the way?
Dominating fashion in this series up against top.
Bro, Jackulov, what a fucking game. Wow.
portion, you see the hesitancy.
Jackie Love was special today.
Whoever loses, they have to have another extra best of 5.
My team is not out, by the way. Direxi. My team is not out. It's double elimination, baby.
Elk, he had a scrappy start to the early game, but this guy, once you give him 6 items on the
Jackie Love played out of his fucking mind, by the way.
So desperately needs. I mean, that is the payoff in these team fights, and he was the shining star of BLG.
Wayward was a bit of a fraud, but wow.
Dominating fashion in this series. Bro,
on just found Azir. That's what it came down to.
The lifesteal is there.
Look at that, man.
Keep himself healthy. The BLG do get that priority Q3, but a great hook from Mark keeps him safe as they find an engage onto Tien instead. This is huge. Tien forced to flash, looking for the Magnet Storm, but punted against the wall again. Turns.
Look at On. Crazy. That is nuts. That is crazy. Oof. Damn.
The carries and he puts Rookie in! On, you magnificent beast! And now the rest of the fight.
Holy
it's all down
shit,
to Jackie
dude.
Love, a hook in from Mark. Can Jackie carry as a triple comes out from Elk? And the feathers, are they enough? He's into the GA. It's a quadra for Elk. Jackie tries to put him in the grave, but there's no stopping him. The king tries to put him in the into the GA. It's a quadra for Elk. Jackie tries to put him in the grave, but there's no Elk. A magnificent beast. And now the rest of the fight is all down to Jackie Love, a hook in from Mark. Can Jackie carry as a triple comes out from Elk? And the feathers, are they enough? He's into the GA. It's a quadra for Elk. Jackie tries to put him in the grave, but there's no stopping him.
Holy shit.
Of the forest.
Elk gets the pentakill for the summer playoffs. One final push and one.
I think if Jackie just flashed away from the Ari and poke with W, blood. He's AD Kaiser.
My heart was in my mouth watching that one because it could have gone either way. But individual playmaking from BLG is what sealed it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, it was just single mistakes that Top Esports was caught out. As BLG, they utilize any given opportunity. You saw, like you said, Mark getting a little bit over pushed in the mid lane, Tien getting cut off from the remainder of the team, and Yagao, Xun, and On, they were not afraid to instantly.
What is JDG gonna do to?
But once again, BLG.
What is JDG gonna do to EDG? That's gonna be dirty, man.
Teams that we have in the league.
No, it's double elimination, guys.
Showing us why they deserve to go to the summer.
Oh, sorry, LNG. Jesus. Yeah, LNG is going to get annihilated, is what I was trying to say. We're gonna have Top Esports rematch. Top Esports is gonna get through here, guys. Don't worry. Top Esports will be top 3. No problem at all. They'll beat LNG here, 100%. They'll beat LNG here, 100%. JDG will barbecue roll LNG, and then it'll all be good. Honestly, with the form of Elk today, I feel like that's gonna be a problem for against JDG. All right. Bro, how am I supposed to go? How am I supposed to go from from this to reviewing LEC. Like, I think I need to stop streaming, use this energy, go gym, and then after gym, review LEC. I think that's the move, no? I go gym, I come back, we do LEC rundown. I think that's the move, guys. Yeah, Gilius said that the last season of Game of Thrones was good, so we don't really care about his taste. I don't know, blood. It's like, you know, Game of Thrones could have become one of those things where everyone needs to watch Game of Thrones. And for the longest time it was. Game of Thrones was it was a break from reality, dude. When Game of Thrones was running, did you hear shit about American politics? No, fucking Game of Thrones was on, guys. You didn't open Twitter and then you open your For You tab and there was garbage here. Like, honestly, my For You tab is not too bad. Honestly, my For You tab is pretty fucking insane. Now, my For You page is just the GOAT. Yeah, this is such a cool... Hey, wait, never mind. I thought this was the house that they are renting. Who are these people? This is Bomba guy. This is Ginger Bomba guy. Rookie, please stop. Man. So true. Rookie, please stop. That is what's up.
See it, I feel it. I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking. I can see what they're doing, what he's doing.
Now, my For You tab is pretty good, honestly. All right. Show 70 tweets. That's what's up. Based. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for me to take a break. I will go gym, and then we are going to stream later. Plain and simple. I don't want to do the LEC now. Like, I don't want to do LEC now. Like, how can I do LEC after this, man? How can I do LEC now? Yeah, we're gonna do K-Cup tonight.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe teams improve for Worlds. I think LPL's looking really nice. Like, I think last split, people were pretty down on the LPL during the split. Like, there was a lot of talk about how LPL was like finished and stuff, but I think that the level has increased. I think going to MSI, teams just improved. Like, BLG just got so much better, man. Like, think about what they've done since they came back to LPL. They went 15-1 series score, and right now, including this series, they're 33-8 in individual game score. 80% win rate, bro. Your 80% win rate.
Let's raid Synchro West.
It's tough. All right, so tomorrow we've got another banger.
True. Tomorrow's another banger.
Tomorrow. And then they finally give you 1 day off.
Tomorrow, imagine guys, we do JDG versus LNG in the morning, and then EG versus TSM in the evening. I'll be there, guys. I'll be there. I'll stream again tonight. I'll catch you guys later. All the best. Peace. Say hello to Synchro from me, yeah? Lots of love to all of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for swinging by. I appreciate you.